It was live last time though. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna be live on YouTube and Facebook.
Nigga, that's the wind. It sound like
Yeah.
you hear that shit?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Sound like Sleepy Hollow out there, nigga. It sound like the fuck.
Oh shit.
Sound like, you hear that shit?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Sound like Sleepy Hollow out there. Get some weather.
All right. Should we turn on the sign or just leave it?
Yeah,
What you think?
we good. Yeah, go ahead.
Huh?
You got the remote?
Yeah, the sound. Pop on the sound. What's the whiskey or the liquor for the day?
This is Virginia Black American whiskey.
That Drake.
This is Drake's.
Drake's whiskey.
All right. Yeah, we good.
Ready when you are. And 3.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Good night. Welcome to another episode of Cigars and Whiskey, the podcast that discusses love, relationships, sex, and dating from a male's perspective. I'm your guy, Ron Coe, and I'm joined by my guys, White Star GB.
We're shaking.
We also have super producer Corey Cool in the building, Cool University.
Yeah.
And we have some guests in the house tonight. Big shout out to our guy, photographer extraordinaire, MK3 Imagery. And back for the second time. Happy to have him because we did pretty well on the first show. We did some pretty good. We did some pretty good numbers, right?
Shaking things up.
Our guy, Little Man Jay. What's going on, brother?
What's good, bro?
Peace.
What's going on, fellas?
Jay, one of them dudes, man. You always call him, man. He show up, yo.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, man.
No matter what.
Mhm.
Appreciate you, dog.
Hey, yeah, happy to have you here, man.
Thanks a lot, man. I'm happy to be here.
Shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube and Facebook. Please remember to share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation. We have a great show for you guys tonight. Tonight, we are drinking Virginia Black American whiskey. And we are discussing, topic of the night is going to be the vetting process. All right.
Important process. Better.
All right. So since we have a guest in the house tonight, our guy, Little Man Jay is back.
What you got going
Yeah,
on?
let me know how you been, man.
I've been good, man.
Yeah.
You know, chilling. You know, God is good.
That's what's up.
You know
That's
what
what's
I'm
up.
saying?
Working hard.
Absolutely.
Nice. Any changes in the dating situation? Everything is
Nothing yet.
you still single, ready to mingle?
I'm single. I'm dating.
Dating, nice.
Dating.
All right.
And dating.
All right, we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
what's dating like out there? You know what I mean?
Whew, it's a whole nother situation.
I like that. All right.
How's the
all right.
magazine?
Magazine's great. It's great. We last time I was saying what we was number 3. We 2 now. Oh,
Nice.
Mm.
Yeah, name, what's
Last
the
time I
name?
was here-
we need name and everything. What we got?
Style and Soul magazine.
Style and Soul magazine.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my business partner Kenya. You know what I'm saying? When I was here last time, we was number 3. Now we're number 2.
That's
Trying
what's
to
up.
get that number 1 spot.
Okay.
Nice.
It did happen. It
You know
happened.
what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
wild out.
Hard work, consistency. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Shaking things up.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
I
You
love
already.
it. I love it. Good
Already.
stuff, man.
Yeah, man. White Star GB.
Yeah.
How was your week, man?
My week was cool, man. My week was cool. Just cool. It was all right week, man.
It was all right
Not
week?
much, yeah, man.
Mm.
It's grinding, man. Early in the year, trying to get to it. You know what I mean? Try to refocus and keep the good habits from last year and change some good habits from this year.
Mhm.
But yeah, man. This week was good.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you?
Same here. Shout out to Talk That Talk 516, man. Shout out to Tuck
Yeah.
Topics.
Yeah.
We had a little sit down. discuss a couple things, couple strategies, and what direction he's trying to take his platform, what direction we're trying to take our platform, and talking about doing some work together. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I'm looking
So,
forward to that,
yeah,
man.
trying to
Always
build
fun.
Nice.
a nice working relationship.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So-
yeah. It's because he got a network going on over there.
Yeah, man.
So he, moving and shaking over there.
Yeah. Shout out to Juice that came through last week. That he over delivered, man. You know what I mean? So it was a
Juice
good
is
show.
our Cat Williams.
Yeah. He gave it all. He gave it all. You know what I mean? So
he just shake it up. Yeah, we had a lot of nice phone calls, a lot of conversations, a lot of things about that.
Yeah, so shout out to Juice's Journal, man. But tonight we got Lil Man Jay.
So go Jay,
Of
shake
course,
it up, man.
it's gonna be an event.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
go.
Yeah, man. Last time he was here, he threw me off. I'm ready for you though now. Nigga. I'm ready for you.
Okay. Let's
What we
go.
sipping tonight, man?
Before we go into that, again, shout out to everyone tuned in on YouTube, Facebook. Remember to share so we can get more people to tap into the conversation. If you're on the live on YouTube, hit the like button, hit the thumbs up button so this goes out to more people. Sorry for tapping on the table, super producer. Tonight,
they don't listen to me at all.
Yeah,
Telling them
I'm
from
sorry.
the beginning
It's
to
a
not tap
habit,
the
bro.
table.
Yeah.
You know.
And tonight we are drinking the Virginia Black American whiskey. This whiskey is a 40 ABV, 80 proof, right down the pike, which what it takes to be a whiskey. Distilled over in Virginia Black, Lawrenceburg, Indiana. All right. For those of you who don't know, this is coming from rapper Drake.
Yeah.
So
Drake's joint.
we had this on the show before. We got,
Yeah.
just in case you go to
About a
our
year ago.
backlog of episodes, you'll see that we did drink this one before. A little bit of oversight because, it wasn't terrible,
No.
but I guess it wasn't memorable, right? It wasn't
Nah,
memorable.
it
So
wasn't.
we forgot we drunk it. So we got another bottle.
Packaging was always nice, and it came in nice.
You like that shit. I thought it looked
I
cheesy.
like packaging. I like
Nice
packaging.
packaging.
It comes in the box.
Okay.
It came in. You know what I mean?
that's
Everything
dope.
looked nice.
Yeah.
That's usually what attracts me to a bottle is packaging.
You gotta, because there's so many different whiskeys.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna set you apart from the
Let me ask
rest.
you a question. So I was in the liquor store. If a whiskey is cheap, that means it's bad.
I don't believe that.
No, I don't believe that.
I don't believe
Okay.
that. I
All
think
right.
if it's expensive, it's they probably spend a lot of money marketing it.
Right.
That doesn't necessarily
Marketing it or making it and aging it.
Some
Shouldn't like
Making it
most like
and
I
aging
would
it?
I would kind of think like a cheap whiskey is young.
in some cases, but I think we drunk some $30 bottles of whiskey that were
Right.
better than the 60s and 80s.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
All right.
It could be name provision too. Like
Right.
you know how they boost the name up and there's the hype.
Yeah.
Then you get the ones that's not hype. And you be like, oh,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like other liquors.
Yeah.
So what I feel like the sweet spot for a bottle this size is about $45, $40. That's kind of where the respectability mark meets at. Like that.
That's how much this is.
This is about 36.
Well, yeah.
They had another bottle of an Irish whiskey. It was like $23. I was like, I can't bring this around. It's gonna give the homies a headache in the morning. You know what I mean?
Not
Like, what I'm bringing this
not
around.
necessarily.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know?
Not necessarily, man.
and we had it drink it like we never drank it. But I'm like, yo, dog, it's Friday night. I'm not doing that to the homies. You know what I mean? Everybody gonna wake up with their head hurting and gonna be blaming me. You know what I mean? I'm not getting the $23 bottle.
You never know. 'Cause
that shit could be the smoothest shit.
Right. They got the twist cap too, right?
Cause,
All right. So if it's got a twist cap, that means it's nasty or what?
not all the time, man.
All right.
It's like Bushmills. Some of the Bushmills has
Bushmills just the homie. I can't front.
Yeah. And the
Yeah.
thing is, like, certain joints will come out.
Mhm.
Like I remember, like Larceny, I believe
Yeah.
that came out. It was like $27.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden you can't. It's probably like 40 something, $50 or whatever. You know, damn near doubled in price.
Yeah.
So-
It knows its worth now.
I guess so. But what do you think about this one so far?
It's cool. I had a bad memory of it for some reason, but it's over. It's meeting its expectations now. Like it's nice.
when you said it had like a medicine type of taste, I'm like, yo, you're talking about
It
something
must have been
else.
something else.
Yeah, because this one
I
was
like this.
I remember slightly. It was more or less like it was. You could taste that it was young.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You didn't have too much complexity, but it was all right. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But we'll try it again. We'll let it marinate and we'll see how it fares.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. All right. All right. So I guess we'll hop right into the show.
Let's get into the show.
Let's
man.
go.
All
Let's
right.
go, man.
Um,
Get that first betting joint. Just to set the
you want to
tone.
start it off with that?
Yeah. Whoever you got first, whatever you got, number one.
Vetting. We're gonna go with the vetting process. We'll start off with the.
A lot of women don't understand life is aligning with the things that you want in your life. And the problem is a lot of us women don't even know what we really want or what we're truly looking for in a long-term serious relationship. Do you even want that? Are you ready for that? Do you want marriage? Do you want kids? What do you want your life to look like? These are all things that you need to get clear on. Because once you are clear on these things, when you meet a man, you're gonna know real quick whether he's aligning with things that you want in your life. Let's say you want marriage. And in the first couple of dates, he's talking about how marriage is just a waste of money, a contract, something he doesn't believe in. That right there tells you that that man is not for you. There's no one size fits all conversation. It's really about getting clear on what you want.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Of course, we know, or you should know, if you are dating, in relationship, or in between, the vetting process is very important.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because we live in the age where accountability is very, very big at this point. Everybody's bringing it up, and
Mhm.
we seem like we play the blame game. But if you properly vet who you're dating, chances are is that you'll get the right partner.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So,
Right.
Let's start with a definition first. What does vetting mean to you?
well, let's swing it to our guest.
Jay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, what vetting means to me is basically you really getting to know who you getting involved with, period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing how they think, how they act, what makes them mad, what makes them upset. You have to go through different channels to see what that person is about.
All right. What kind of channels you talking?
Like the channels I'm talking is more or less like everything about them.
Mhm.
You gonna turn to channel 1? Okay, Val, let me see what this is. Let me see what channel 2 is.
Yeah.
Let me see what your thought pattern is. Let me see where your heart is. Let me see what your mind is. Where your plan is in 5 years, 6 years.
Mhm.
That's what I'm about channel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And once you figure that out, because you got to see, it's not like back then when we was 20, 19. Come here, shorty. Let's talk. Let's
The
talk.
world
have
was
a
so
good
much
time.
smaller then, right?
Right. Let's have a good time. You know, this and that. It's not about that no more.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You got to see what a person's resume is about. You got to see if this is the person you want to be with for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Okay.
that's
Absolutely right. Absolutely right. I think it's vetting is doing your research on a person, you know, before you invest time and money into this person, especially as a man, because when you're dating and you're courting, I think vetting is the stage before courting.
according.
You know what I mean? It's almost like a background check.
Okay.
You're gonna see. You're gonna. I'm fine with judging people. I feel like it's judgment. You know what I mean? You're
Mhm.
judging people by their family. You're judging people by their peer groups,
Mm-hmm.
how other people respect them, and how they act in public. Honestly, I think that's the first level of vetting.
All right. So how far are we going? Like how far along are we in the relationship during the vetting process?
First
Because
date.
I think that's the biggest.
First date.
I get it.
It starts. Yeah, you're right.
First date.
starts.
That's where I feel like it really starts,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
But I think the problem is that people have sex before they finish up the vetting process, right? And a lot of the times, that's what All right. I
Well,
checked
that's part of the vetting process. If you let me smash too early, I gotta kind of,
You can
you know what I mean? I'll
can-
take it, but that's a little mark on the bad side too.
it can be, but you know what? I'm gonna come from with it.
Hey, that's why we got you. Freaky ass nigga.
I'm gonna come from
There
with
you
it.
go.
Where it's like, okay, in that world, it's like, okay, like being a swinger, it's like you're gonna look at it like
So, I'm sorry, say it again. You said that mad fast. I'm sorry.
being a swinger.
Okay.
You're gonna look at it like, okay, well, if it's bad or if it's not, do I feel like teaching this person that's already in this age bracket?
Right.
You're gonna ask yourself that.
Yeah.
Or do I want to teach this person?
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like,
But what if you want to teach somebody? Like,
you can and you don't, it all depends. Now that's where more vetting comes in.
right.
Do you want to spend that time just like you want to spend money? Do you want to spend that quality time teaching this person that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's on that end.
and you're talking about sexual things.
Right.
Okay.
Right. I'm talking about like in that, swinger era.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, it's different. If you're not in that type of situation, yes, you're going to look at sex differently. Because if you look at it, you're going to look at it like, okay, damn, this too early. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe this. So your vetting process is going to be different.
So you're never judging a woman by if she let you smash too early.
Exactly. I can't.
You
Because
can't.
It's different in that world. Because I'm coming from that world.
Right.
From that world is
But
different.
you're from that world. Do
Right.
you want a woman from that world?
It don't matter. She don't have to be. She
All right.
don't have to be.
Would you prefer or would you not? You will want a woman from a square world.
It don't matter. It don't matter to me.
It don't matter. So,
don't matter.
so no preference.
Right. Because up front, I'm gonna tell you this is what I do. Or this-
How up front?
First day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What reaction do you usually get?
Word? What the fuck? But then I have to break down. I have to break it down. Like,
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Starting from 18, 19,
Mhm.
and at that time, the person I was with was 26, who introduced me to a whole different world
Yeah.
where it's like, okay, look, I'm gonna ask you, can we be, this is what it is. Are we, remember, like I said before, is this an open, closed, or is this gonna be a swinger or a polygamous relationship?
Open, closed, swinger, polygamous.
Or polygamous.
What are the differences, please?
Difference is, okay, if it's open,
Mhm.
it's an open relationship. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do what I do, you do what you do. We still in a relationship.
All right.
Okay.
Do you have to tell each other?
You can say, yeah, tell each other.
You can or do you have to?
Yeah, you can. You have to.
You have to say I smashed something last night.
I'm with this person, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? In the open.
All right.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
know what I'm saying? And the polygamous is that can go both ways. Well, a male can have two females, and then you have the other word. It's a different word that they use.
Polygyny, right? Right.
Polygyny, where it's like, okay, the female can have another man,
Yeah.
which, hey,
And we're seeing that a lot often, right? Like lately, we've been seeing that a
yeah,
little bit of
yeah.
that.
But you know what that
that's
is,
been
too?
picking up.
Would you allow that?
but you know what that is? That's a swinger relationship.
Okay.
Because the thing is,
you speeding?
right? But I have to take it there because he asked, would I allow that?
Would you?
Would I allow that?
Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't mind it.
No. All right. So no. The reason why it's different because in polygamy and polygyny, one person is allowed to be with multiple persons. Those other people can't be with other people.
And yeah, you have in the polygamous relationship.
It's closed one way,
right,
and it's
the
open
male-
one way.
Right, the male have two females, and the other one, the female has more males.
Yeah.
But if you look at reality, that's a swinger relationship.
No, the swinger relationship
It's a
is
swinger.
closer to the open. The swinger relationship is everybody doing whatever, right?
Yeah, but it's kind of the same. You just picking. In other words, in this one, you just picking who you want. The swing relationship is like whatever.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if it's a closed relationship, it's none of that involved. It's just us.
Yeah. Closed is just the regular square biz.
Just
You know what I
us.
mean? Yeah.
I would honestly, I would prefer closed, but I'm open to situation.
I really feel like, see, it went into sex, but I feel like sex complicates a lot of this.
Okay.
Because I think people have sex too fast, and they start to, when you vet, you're vetting to see if everything checks out, right?
Mhm.
And there are no red flags.
Mhm. That is a red flag if it is.
Well,
Go ahead,
if
I'm sorry.
the thing is,
Right.
if you sleeping with that person, you might overlook a red flag in that person because like you want to continue to have sex with that person. That person might have an issue that if you were using your clear mind, you wouldn't go for it. It'd be a deal breaker. But since we had sex, it might have been good sex, and it's like especially women. Now we're talking from a man's perspective, right? But think about it from a woman's perspective. If they get open enough to have sex with a guy can have mad red flags, and they'll just go along with it. And I think that's how they get caught up a lot of the times.
Well, that's their power. That's what they have control.
They gave it
over.
away.
Yeah, and they gave away their power. So now they have to kind of go with the flow. Because it's like, all right, I don't showed my hand.
Mm-hmm.
So now what? You know?
You have some men and you have some women who, well, in the 40s. You have some women that's like, I'm 40 something years old. What the fuck am I waiting for? Not to because of anything. But they were like, why am I waiting? They were like, why am I waiting? But I get it and I understand. Just like, okay, I will wait myself. But if she's with it, like, I'm gonna be with it.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like, okay, if when you courting or when you vetting, I get where he coming from. You want to see what's going on, but then later on down the line, once you see everything checks out and then it's trash, then what?
Then you can keep it moving.
No, wait.
All right. So
If the sex is trash, you gonna keep it moving?
Sex is trash?
yeah,
That's why I said if once you finish vetting,
mm-hmm,
once everything checks out right,
mm-hmm.
Oh,
but the sex is trash, what do you do?
Trash is a strong word.
You keep it moving.
Uncoachable, because you were just saying that you were willing to teach. You know what I mean? You could
Right.
you could play Mr. Miyagi if you had to. You know what I mean?
Me. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying off the strength of anything.
Trash is a strong word.
Suppose
man. I don't know.
everything checks out because
Yeah.
he said when sex comes into play,
Yeah.
Mhm.
that things can go wrong,
Yeah.
or things may feelings may get involved too quick or whatever, which I understand.
Yeah.
But then suppose you do vet and then everything checks out right, but then you get to that sexual situation and then it's not what you expected, or how would you handle it?
I think you move on. Like okay, same way. Like if you're on a date
Right.
with a female,
Right.
and she says, "Well, yeah, I got 4 baby daddies.
Right.
I put my baby pops in jail for child support because he ain't pay me or whatever."
Gotcha.
And she on some straight ratchet shit.
Right.
What you gonna do?
Well, I'm gonna sit and finish having that conversation because I want to know more.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then as I know more, and think if once I know more, because I see where you're going with it. The first 2 things you like, damn, this chick is crazy, or she putting people in jail. I want to know more. I want to know why. Why you put him in jail?
Yo,
You get
wait. Like, what could it? Unless
Well, if
see,
you beat her
I
ass.
think this nigga, I think he's like a sexual dude, right? So he like, damn, niggas must be going crazy over this.
You know who we got here?
I'ma see-
It's like
see what
crack.
you-
It's like when the good crack is on the block. You're like, that shit killing niggas, but yo,
right?
that thing gonna kill me.
Yeah, exactly. a fiend gonna you can tell him like, yo, five niggas died off of this shit.
Like,
Yo,
that
I
shit
word.
But I
Yo,
just
I heard
want
niggas dropping dead over this.
I just want to hear the rest of the story. I didn't say I want to. I just want to hear the rest of the
Yo,
Nah, nigga going crazy over that shit. You want to know?
yo, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
It's no it's no point in sticking around. And this is what I'm saying, right?
Right.
With people, when it comes to dating and wanting to have another person,
Right.
it's like, yo, a lot of people are like hopeless romantics, right?
Mhm.
And we take flawed people, very flawed people, because everybody has flaws, right?
Right.
And we just try to like, all right, like we have this idea in our head, but then once we get the real person, it's like, yeah, but I am lonely. I do need somebody. I am getting older.
Right.
I want to have kids, and then you start to think about everything else. And I'm speaking like sometimes men, but I think women a lot of times too. Is like, because it seems like women are the ones that are complaining a lot about the dating pool, right?
Mhm.
And how men are trash or whatever. But they'll say men are trash, but you probably ask them like, when the last time you had sex? Like a couple weeks ago.
Mhm.
You still fucking.
Mhm.
If niggas is trash, why are you still fucking?
So,
Right? So the sex, bro. Sex, they give it up a lot of times. If they were to withhold sex, not even say withhold sex,
Right.
just wait,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Let a niggas,
They could let
like
the smoke clear a little bit
because
more.
because a dude that's fronting, he could do it, but oh so long, right? Eventually, he gonna get fed up.
Mhm.
I ain't like playing this fucking role trying to fuck this chick.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I ain't
yeah.
doing this shit no
Mhm,
more.
mhm.
They're gonna keep it moving,
Gotcha.
or they gonna show their true colors,
Mhm.
right?
Gotcha.
But when you give it up too fast, it's like, yo, you slept with him. Then
Now
the nigga,
what?
then the nigga gets fucking irate with you one day. He be like, damn, this nigga got a fucking mean streak. I didn't know that.
Why you being mean to me?
But you know what? The sex is good.
I'm
Like,
telling you,
yeah. Then you start to justify, like, yeah, that's probably why he's so good in bed, because he's just aggressive. He might choke me, he might slap the shit out of me, but hell, he might bend me over right after, and I love it.
You got
But-
some females who like that.
Yeah, for real.
That's
Yeah,
females
like
who like
but-
that.
but-
toxicity.
At that point in time, it's all good. But give it a year or so, and they get tired of this nigga.
Mhm.
It's like, yo, this nigga's abusive.
That can go both ways though, because you got a lot of people, both men and women, who put the representative in front of them for years.
Years?
For
Years is a
years.
long time.
Bro.
You think years?
For people, I know people personally who put
Okay.
the representative in front of them.
What does that look like?
For
When
years.
when you say representative?
The representative is that fake person that you portray to be,
Yeah,
right? You can uphold it just like he said, but so long.
yeah.
But there have been people who pulled it up for 2-3 years.
What kind of characteristics can you fake for 2 years?
Oh, I've seen somebody do. Okay, I'm gonna use one of my homies for an example. He's with this woman, whatever. They was together for 4 years. She faked the first 3 years.
Hmm.
And how he found out is he did a real background check on her. Found all the information. Like, she was just fronting for 3 years.
Like what?
Like, for one, her whole everything she was doing was false. Her job wasn't real.
So what? She wasn't working.
She no disrespect, but she was a stripper.
Oh,
She made it look like she was a businesswoman working in the bank.
oh,
Had
okay.
the people in the bank. She played it off. She was in the bank one day
Yeah.
at a desk and everything. He came up. She paid them off to make it look like she worked at that bank.
What was he a lick?
Huh?
Did he have bread or something? Like,
No,
why
no.
she
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
People go that extra mile to put that representative on, and then later on during the years, you find out a lot of stuff goes on. It's crazy out
Honestly,
here.
I
Bro.
would have to respect that she went through that much trouble to, like, you know what I mean?
She must
I
really
mean,
like this dude.
Yeah,
right?
I'm like, yo, listen, I know you coming to the bank and dropping off all these ones and all, but yo, they get to sit
But-
behind the counter.
But
Like,
think
and do all
about
that.
it. If somebody, if that happened, think about it. If that was to happen to any one of y'all, how would you take that? How would you handle that? But all these for the first 4 years, first 3 years, 3 years out of your 4 years, them 3 years, she was lying to you the whole time. What would you do?
That she's a
Mm.
stripper.
She's a stripper. 1, 2, she lied to you that she working in a bank.
Yeah.
But them 3 years, you thinking your wife, your girl working in that bank,
Yeah.
but she's a stripper.
Yeah.
How
She
would
got
you
no.
take
I mean, it's impossible because she don't got no bank out. She got no ID. She got no where her checks coming from. She coming around with ones. Her hair
Bro,
smelling
yeah.
like fucking
Think
smoke
about it.
cigarettes. The
Think-
whole fucking
wait. Think about it.
Sex.
She's a dancer. She's a dancer.
Yeah.
No disrespect. I must respect all the dancers.
Yeah.
She's a dancer. She knows people in different.
She does know
things.
people.
She
Yeah, I
knows
get it.
people
I get it.
who can give her, checks, different things. All that could. If she paid the people in the bank, they can't give her ID. They could give her something. She did that for 3 years.
Yeah.
So evidently, you said he was with her 4 years. He
4
did for
years.
the first 3 years.
For
So
the
he
first 3
stayed with
years.
her after he.
After he found out the 4th year.
Mm,
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
mm.
So, but the first 3 years, like, what would you do in that situation?
I would be pissed because time is very valuable.
Absolutely, you could never get that back, right?
But I don't want to. I wouldn't cry foul because evidently he was overlooking stuff.
Gotta be.
It's not
I
like
just
she's
named
the
a whole bunch
female
of shit
James
that-
Bond or whatever, where she's like incognito.
When is she
Right.
sleeping?
Huh?
When is she sleeping?
That's the
It's
thing.
like, yo, the bank. I
So
work
what, she
overnight at
never-
the bank.
That's
Like,
the,
when did she work at night? Like, were there like, was it like a long distance?
nah, see, the
Such thing as
is-
banker's
wait.
hours.
The thing is, she was working banker's hours. She was whenever.
Or she
working
working the
night.
day shift?
Right.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So
Okay,
he would
she
never,
working the day
and
shift.
she get home before he do. So he would never know.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
okay, let's turn that role around. Suppose that was a dude doing that, and the girl went. How would she take that?
I think that happens a lot more often than niggas think. Niggas be hiding
Yeah.
kids.
Right.
Niggas
So,
be
like,
hiding shit like, yo,
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I
a
mean?
fact.
Niggas be hiding families.
right.
Like, yo, you know what I mean? So I think that happens a lot more. That's why I'm kind of like, but it's different. It's taken differently because it's if Shorty's lying to you to try to impress you because she don't feel like her life is up to snuff. In a weird way, it's a little flattering.
No.
Am I toxic? Is that toxic?
That's
It's a little
you.
flattering.
No,
It's a little
no.
flattering. It's like, oh,
oh,
you like me
You
that
did
much?
this for me.
For me?
for me.
Look at you.
3 years though.
You shaking your ass. What you want, man? It's okay. You shake your ass, baby. It's all right. But dudes is always foul when they do it. You know what I mean? But
Right, but I get it. That and don't get me wrong.
mm,
He paused for a year. He had to disappear, not disappear, but like he let her go for a year.
yeah.
They did get back together,
Okay.
got married and all that.
Oh, they got married.
Yeah, they got married and all that. He had to take a breather. He got married and all that. But the thing, the moral of the story is
Can
like,
he ever really trust her? Yo, dog, she's that elaborate of a liar where she would go through all that trouble.
Bro.
She digging in that deep.
Right.
How could you marry somebody
Never.
like
now
that?
you see what I'm
Never.
saying? But but that's the
Then
thing.
you have children. Who's like, how could
They
you
still
even
together?
trust anything?
They married now.
For how long now?
Oh no, they've been married for a year.
Yeah.
All right,
Alright,
all right.
good for them.
You got to give us an update on
Yeah,
that. 'cause-
please,
Yeah.
man. That's time you
Well,
come back, man.
All right, so
Mhm.
you're a single guy right now, man.
Yeah, I'm saying
What is your vetting process?
my vetting process is we're gonna go out a couple of times. We're gonna
What kind of questions are you asking
I'm
initially, like even on that first date?
well, for one is what is your 10-year plan? That's gonna be one.
Mm-hmm.
2, what is your life about?
Mm.
Right? Of course, if you have kids, it's cool. It's not a problem. I love kids.
Mm.
I'm go in a little and ask different questions. Like, what type of men do you like? What is your focus? I'm gonna look at different things in that nature. You know what I'm saying? Do you date men that's a different face, but the same man?
What does that mean?
Meaning, a lot of people, and men do it too, they'll date a person that's the same person, but a different face.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm
Gotcha.
saying?
Yeah.
So, in other words, you're not changing the whole person, you just changing the face,
Mhm.
but you still dealing with that same person.
Mhm.
And which a lot of people don't change.
But is that a bad thing if they try to get the right version of that person? If they know what they like, then
If-
they just want to get the right version of that.
I'm saying if you're not complaining about
If you like,
men, but you picking the same dude.
yeah, if you like the same person smacking you, beating you up, and doing that,
Oh,
that's
that.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
all
what I'm
right,
talking
all
about.
right, all right.
If you like
Yeah.
that, then that's
Yeah.
what you like. But the thing is, a lot of people, and there's men too, they'll pick the same woman, same rowdy, crazy, bugged out, toxic woman.
Yeah. But
it's a
everybody has a
different
type. So
face.
what's the difference between having a type and picking the same woman?
The thing is, sometimes your type may not be for you.
Mm,
Like, I don't have a type,
mm.
and for a reason.
All right.
You know why? Because it's like the reason why I don't have a type is because there's so many different things out there that I may like.
Yeah.
I may say, okay, I want this, but this might not be the one for me.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So every time you go to Baskin Robbins, you get a different flavor.
Different
Like, you get
flavor.
Different. You
Different.
never
Like,
sticking with the
that-
same joint.
Nope, not at all.
Right.
You got to switch it up because
Varieties, the spice of life.
the thing is, because sometimes you may say, "Oh, I like this, I like that," but when
Right.
you get it, that may not be the one for you.
Mm.
That may be the shit that fuck your life up. Because
Right.
I've seen it happen to plenty of people. Oh, okay, perfect example. I'm short. A lot of women out there be like, "Oh, I can't date a short guy." Okay, why? I don't feel safe. Why? Oh, because somebody taller could, and this actually physically happened. I'm speaking real shit. It's actually happened. I feel a taller person could protect me more. I said, really? How? So she explained. And I said, Miss, let me explain something to you. There's a lot of tall niggas that got knocked the fuck out by a little nigga. So don't go judging by that. That same woman I introduced her to my cousin, which is the same height as me. They've been together for 5 years. Her first time ever dating a short guy. I
Right.
said her whole process changed. See, and the thing is, a lot like we may like something or we may want something, but that not might be what for us. It's not about our wants. It's about our needs. Actually, it's about the need of what we need, not what we want.
Mhm.
And that's where back to what you were saying about how I vet
Mhm.
or how I, look at certain things. These are questions I'm gonna ask.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have a lot of people who go back to their past and bring their past to their present and future.
Mm.
That right there is another issue too. Like shit you had then, don't bring that here. Leave that there. It's the past for a reason.
Mhm.
Leave it back there.
Yeah. That's easier said than done.
While we were doing prep for the show, we were going through a couple of videos, and they
Mhm.
were kind of asking kind of questions along the same lines. I felt like those questions were a little heavy for the first date. You don't think those questions are a little heavy?
No.
10-year plan is not like a job interview question.
It's not like I was saying, it's not like before back in the days where you can have minor questions.
Right.
Hey, what you like? What type of food you like?
Yeah, keep it light,
What's your
keep
job?
it fun. You know what I mean?
Hell no, you can't
Yeah.
do that now.
See, I would think a first date is more for like observing, seeing how she interact with people in the world. You know what I mean? See how she treats the waiter. See how she treats different people, the valet, whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
See if y'all could vibe. You know,
Right.
the heavy questions I think will probably go for like maybe second, third date or something like that. But you ask them about like maybe they date childhood or something like that, something light. But a 10-year plan a little heavy, nah.
Nah, I don't think that, because like sometimes that first time
Mm.
could let you know if there is going to be a next time.
Of course,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Because like
Yeah.
you can wait
Mm.
and then ask those questions later
Yeah.
on. But then why not ask it now and not waste time?
Yeah.
Right
But she
now,
like, yo, I don't know, I'm going with the flow. Is that a red flag?
if somebody go with the flow, that means then they have no question, they have no answer for you. They
Mm.
have no answer for you. That could be a red flag.
Okay.
Now it's up to me or up to that person to decide if they're going to give that chance. But who got time to waste?
Time is money, man.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Nobody got time to waste.
Yeah,
I don't. You don't got. You know what I'm saying? Nobody
Yeah,
got time to waste.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
you're wasting time to get a question that could be answered right then and there. If you can't answer that question, you got to think about it. Then that means you're not ready. You're not even ready to be in a relationship. You got to
Right.
think about that.
Right.
I think
We ain't answered the clip at all, but
but
Let's answer the question. Let's go.
But-
I know we went off a little bit.
yeah. I think we just started with this, but I think the biggest thing that in the clip that she said, the main word that she said that resonated with me was align.
Mhm.
I think vetting is kind of seeing if you align with that person that you're across the table from.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
You know, if you're heading the right way in traffic almost,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right.
If you're heading, even if you're a little bit behind me,
Mm-hmm.
but you're heading the right way, or
Right.
you're ahead of me,
Mhm.
but you're heading the right way, we could do this because we could close that gap.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But if you go in a whole nother direction, it's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? What you doing later? You know what I mean? But niggas still gonna try to close the deal. But
I think one of the
yeah.
biggest problems is the fact that when you do vet and you figure out there's a red flag, you have to take action. And I think that you could say that you're vetting, or you could be vetting, asking all these questions, but if someone doesn't align with you, are you willing to cut that person off?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I think the majority of people, especially that are of a certain age, they're going to justify because they might be dealing from a mindset of scarcity. Like, all right, well, I got this date.
Yeah.
It's not like I got 5 or 10 guys lined up to go out on a date with me. I got
Yeah.
5 or 10 chicks.
This is it.
You know, then you start to think to yourself like, all right, am I being too picky? Even if you know that, all right, there's some toxicity in the person, or it's definitely something that's a red flag, you may start to try to justify it. And I think that's the biggest thing. Like if you're going to vet the people you're dating with, you got to be willing to take action if things are not aligning with that person.
Absolutely. And once you start settling, that's when your mistakes start piling up. That's when you start accumulating baby daddies and baby mothers.
Right.
You know, and then you start being that person that you were trying to avoid, you know?
That's why it's probably more important for women, because you could rack up a high body count. Now somebody can't see your body count on you, but if you got kids or whatever, kids are results of like, all right, I know you've been having sex with somebody.
Been sexing.
Mhm.
You've been
You know what I
sexing.
So-
You're sexing.
Yeah.
That's the crazy thing about it, though. That body count for the women, though. 'Cause one slip up and then they just adding up. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
don't care. You know what?
you don't care, right?
I don't care about body count. I'm
Come
be
on
real.
now.
No, I don't. I
All
really
right.
don't.
Never.
You know why I don't care about body count?
Everybody got a limit, Jay.
I don't got a limit. I'm gonna be
You have
honest.
no
with
limit,
you.
soldier?
I have no limit about no body count. I'm gonna tell you why.
Go ahead.
He said,
I'm gonna tell you why.
I thought I told you.
Because whatever happened then had nothing to do with me. We talking about now. Now, if we, like I said, if we talk about now and be like, okay, if it's open, it's open. If it's not open, it's not. Okay, cool. Now, if you start now and it's not open, then that's a problem. Okay, I don't care about your past because I know
isn't her past. We just went through the whole vetting process, and women, you know, isn't her body count an indicative of her choice making?
it could be if you look at it like that.
Right.
If you say, okay, she had 100 men, okay, I had 100 women.
Yeah. Well, that means that you're reckless. That if she had 100 men, that means that this woman is reckless.
That don't mean that.
What does it mean to you?
She could be she could be a swinger. She could be a swinger. She could be part of the swingers club.
Okay.
So as you being in the swingers club, that's like me being in the swingers club. Am I reckless because I'm in the swingers club?
No.
And-
Wait, okay.
Yes,
But this
yes,
is the
you
thing.
are.
No, but I get it.
Yo, bro.
It's like, yo,
I'm
hold on.
gonna keep it a whole buck
No,
with
no,
you,
no.
bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not marrying no chick that was a swinger or in a swingers club, bro.
Oh,
This shit is not happening.
really?
That's like, yo, my mind is not
All right.
wired that way.
I
I'm not even
your mind
smashing.
is
I'm
your
not
mind
even
is
smashing the chick that was on the swinger club. That's crazy.
yo, cause bro, like,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay, but you know what? But it goes back to a conversation that we had before. Like, if your wife, right, was ever in that but never told you, how would you feel?
She's a different person.
wait.
I think most men, you should be able to
Right.
see that, right?
Right.
Most
women will take that to the grave. I'm gonna be honest with you.
take it to
Most
the
women
grave.
would take a grave to. They wouldn't even tell a husband that. I've seen it happen personally. I've seen it happen personally. That's what I'm saying.
So you believe, right?
Mhm.
So and this is another thing, because you said you go open, you do close or whatever. Like, you might ruin a woman's fucking life if a chick that's not into that, you bring her into it, like, or not even bring her into it, like you marry her and y'all together. You're gonna just be able to be like, you know what? I've been sleeping with a bunch of people, a bunch of women,
I'll
right?
tell up front.
No, all right.
Okay.
And you're gonna just shut it down.
I'll tell up front.
You're gonna shut it down.
If we talk about and it's a closed relationship,
Mhm.
no,
You could just shut it down.
I sure can. I had before. My last relationship was closed. It was closed. 5 years.
I hate to say this, but I think men, they could be in that arena and knock everything down and be all right. All right, cool. I'm not, if a woman is doing that, I feel like she's like on some nympho shit, or she has something traumatic that might have had to happen to her. Like, I hate to say it,
Mhm.
but women that are in swingers clubs, I'd be like, oh, that's a promiscuous woman.
Yeah.
Like, and it's no way she can be anything different.
I get it. I mean, I get it.
I don't- yo.
I get it. I get it. But it's just like, okay, like the women I met. Do you have a lot of married couples? No lie, a lot of married couples that is in the swings club.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I started in Cali and then came to the New York where they both the same.
It's the same
club.
vibe.
Right? They both the same club.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got the Cali or the New York. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. The thing is, you have a lot of married people that's involved in it. So it's like, I don't judge. It's for God to judge. I don't judge. My thing is this. That should have been happening for eons and eons and eons.
Yeah.
So the thing is, if a woman, there's a lot of women that do get married. They don't say what they used to do. They may give you partial. Yeah, I may being a stripper. I mean, they may give you partial, but there are women who don't say they do. There are men who don't say what they do because they don't want to face the repercussion they may, face if it's somebody that they really want to fall in love with or somebody they really want to be with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like, okay, my cousin, for example, he just found out that his wife for the last 10 years was a swinger.
For the last 10 years.
She was a swinger for the last 10 years, but they've been together for 10 years.
Right.
Before that, she was swinging.
You know some interesting people, man. That's crazy.
And the thing is, and when I'm with,
But
yeah,
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you,
Nah,
but
that's
the most important thing is that he found out. It might have took a long time, but he found out. It never usually goes to the grave. It usually comes out sometime, right?
right. I get you.
And
Right.
Nigga, but like when you go to smash and her pussy mad loose, like you don't know.
But see, that's the thing.
I don't think you got. I don't think that's even a telltale.
I'ma
It'll be
put-
certain things that
Come
you'll
on,
know
man,
that.
come
I'm
on,
gonna
like-
push
Go ahead,
you
go
on
ahead.
to something.
Go ahead.
Yeah, come
I'm
on,
gonna push you
nigga.
on to something. I know women gonna be mad when they see this, but yo, at the end of the day, and I used to man the strippers. So I'm gonna tell you some things, G.
Listen.
Like, you got some women married in the motherfucker,
Yeah,
married to shit,
yeah.
going home to their husbands.
Uh,
They go up there doing VIP and all of that. All they did is take a lime and a lemon, squeeze that shit, go whoop right back.
lime and a
to
lemon.
normal. Mhm.
All right. I better not take no lemons in my house. No more lemons in my house, nigga.
You know what I mean? So wait, so they go right after they do whatever, take their little shower and take a lime and a lemon. That shit close that shit right back up. So that's why when people be like, "Oh,
See, I
it is-"
heard vinegar. I heard like they used to take the vinegar baths and all that shit.
that's when they soaking.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
one
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
but the close up, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put a little lemon on it like a fish. Like a fish. You clean the fish.
Fill that
with
shit
the
on
lemon.
that.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I'm just saying.
Wow.
But and then, oh man, I wish my homegirl was here. Yo, seriously. Yeah. It's
Wow.
a lot of shit.
Would you ever take a square broad to the swinger club if you met her in a closed relationship and she was like, yo, you know what?
If
I
she-
want
Mess up her life.
If she want to go,
Mess up her life.
wait. If she want to go, no, but there has been women
Mm.
that like Jay, yo, be cool, but I definitely want to go. Even the last show that we're talking about it.
Yeah.
Yo, so I mean, it was like, yo, I want to go. I never been there. I want to go.
Yeah, that was like a little commercial for you, right? Yeah, that's a little commercial, right? Yeah, nigga, like, I think you can rent the bus, take a little field trip.
Yeah, that was
permission slip slide.
promo. That was promo. Like,
But I'm just like, but at the end of the day, it's like you never look. Me personally, I can't judge a person.
So what are you looking for then? Like getting back to vetting, what are you looking for in a woman?
I personally look for somebody who's the other half of me.
Meaning?
And I'm gonna say this like outgoing, like to have fun, like to do different things in life,
Yeah.
like to have fun in life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like you can't be too serious in life. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Life is short. So
Right.
let's have fun. Let's enjoy each other. You know what I'm saying? Do bigger and better things. Invest in each other and make bigger and better things happen. That's
Right.
what I look for. Somebody who's I don't look for toxic stuff. I mean,
Right.
because I don't argue. I'm gonna say no argue. Like
Right.
for what? Yeah, we may disagree on things.
Mhm.
Okay, let's call it what it is. Agree to disagree. Let it go, and that's it. That's me.
So would you say the majority of married people are conservative?
A lot is conservative. A lot of them are conservative.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of them conservative.
Are we like married? Like I guess I consider myself
I'm
conservative.
conservative.
Are we overthinking it?
Yeah, a conservative people do overthink.
All right.
Because if you okay, I'm gonna use this as an example.
Mm.
If you found out your wife was a stripper, what would you say?
I wouldn't have a wife anymore. I wouldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't.
Wait,
I don't
no.
know. I mean, it sounds easy to say it, like but
If-
yeah, no, because there's so much that's going on with it. Like it's so much more. Like where, how?
I'm
like
so
where
sorry.
were
See,
you?
wait. You just talking about the person being a stripper, right?
Before you got married, though.
I'm thinking
Yeah, okay.
I'm thinking of the mentality of that person that is the stripper. I'm
Mhm.
thinking about the mentality of that woman
Mhm.
that swings, right?
Mhm.
I'm thinking about the mentality of it,
Okay.
right? And
Now I'm gonna go on his thing now.
and
Go ahead.
and that the mentality probably wouldn't align with mine, right?
It probably won't. But what I'm saying is that how would you know?
You would know.
How would you know?
No,
Yo,
Because you know why? I'm not saying okay.
yo,
every
hold on.
married man
I'ma
gets lap
I'ma tell you,
dances
like,
from their wife. If that lap dance is too good, you know.
not
If-
even that. Not even
But
even
see,
that. Like,
wait.
She really got to be a stripper,
They
right?
could throw it off on you, bro. They could throw it off like, you know what?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna just throw it off a little bit.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen. The reason you know this because I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
I don't want to put names out there, but I've seen it happen to like so many people
Right.
and vice
One
versa.
more question.
Mhm.
So if it's not a bad thing, why lie?
If what?
If it's not a bad thing to have that past, then why lie?
Some people like, okay, for instance,
Because they're lying because they're ashamed of it.
not necessarily. They may not be ashamed of it. They may don't want to hurt your feelings.
Hurt our feelings.
Like at the end of like I said,
Yeah.
they made the person that they really like that.
Yeah.
If they like you see how he's like, yo, I'm thinking of the mind of it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the mind of it.
Yeah.
So as he's thinking of the mind of it,
Yeah.
of the situation, if she was to tell him, yo, this was that, how would he look at her?
We wouldn't like her.
Right. So that's what it is. It's not
No,
that
but they're
he-
not protecting us. They're protecting themselves. Like they're fronting. Like this. It's the same way if a dude had kids that he was trying to hide,
He was trying to
from
hide.
a woman.
right.
They know that they don't want that reaction from the woman.
Right.
They want to keep this relationship going,
Right.
so they're gonna hide.
They're not gonna say nothing.
Exactly.
That
So-
was it. They're not gonna say nothing.
Mhm.
So it's not like they're protecting, yes, themselves, but at
Yeah.
the same time, they don't want to hear your reaction.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm.
Do you think a lot? Oh, you want to go?
Yeah.
No. Go ahead.
Well,
I was
so,
gonna make a statement, but I'll hold it.
I kind of look at strippers for men like bisexual men for women. I haven't had a lot of conversations for women, but I kind of see the way they react to it.
Right.
A lot of women kind of feel like, all right, if a man ever messed with a man in the past, it's completely, done. Like
It's
like
done.
we
It's
can't
done.
we can't do it. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Mhm.
And I think men kind of look at women like that. It's just poor decision making. Like yo,
Mhm.
like you know what I mean? Like we don't.
Mhm.
It's like religious men want a virgin.
Mm-hmm. I get you.
Regular dudes just don't want to show you that's on the pole. Like you don't have
got
to
you.
be a virgin, but come
Right,
on
right,
now.
right.
You know what I mean?
I got
You know, but to each his own.
But suppose it's they past though.
You talking about a mythical creature, bro?
I'm
Like-
talking about.
Yo, bro. It's when I say it's the mentality,
I
right?
got you.
All right.
Good creature.
I'm gonna sound like super like holy roller or whatever. Like that. Promiscuous women
Go ahead.
make bad decisions, right?
Okay.
If you strip
Mhm.
and you doing sex work for money, that's a bad decision, right?
Yeah.
That same woman, right? She could get married and everything like that, and her husband could give her everything in the world, but her mentality is already warped. Like everything is for like most. I feel like most strippers, everything is transactional.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, I married this dude for transactional, but that's why I did it. But I can't stop my mind from going. I'm not gonna just be Susie Homemaker. I'm wired to try to get it.
Okay.
And the way I know how to get it is with my sexuality, right? Even if the chick don't even need no money, she well taken care of. Like I dance for money. I let niggas hit for money. If I go to the bar and I get drunk and I want to sleep with a guy, yeah, whatever. Sex ain't really nothing. You understand what I'm saying? And I really don't. My mentality is like, yo, sex ain't shit. I could fuck. I could do whatever. You know what I mean? And I think that to feel like somebody that has had that type of mentality or has that type of history will just be get into a marriage and be a model wife. I don't think that's realistic, bro. I think like the decision to do certain things, it's like you making bad decisions. And I don't think you getting married is going to be like, all right, I figured it out. Light bulb sparked on. And now, I just make great decisions.
We just saw it with Joe Smith. When the going gets tough, you revert back to your old ways. You know what I mean? Like, yo,
that's like a drug dealer.
Right. Yeah.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you this, right? Like, even if it's not even a stripper, just a chick that has a high body count, right? If you just sit and talk and you actually not even vetting, right? You don't have to vet or push or whatever. You just let people talk.
Right.
And you start hearing stories about, oh yeah, I remember when I met this dude or whatever like that, and then you just listen. You be like, oh, so you did X, Y, and Z with dude? Oh, y'all slept together, right?
Okay.
Then she tell another story, right? Let's say you fucking with the chick, and you eat breakfast. Breakfast, she telling the story. Yo, we went to Miami, whatever. Yo, I met this dude I was dating. I met this dude down there, whatever. Did this, that, and the third.
Right.
Blase, blase, blah. Oh, you fucked him, right? So then it'd be like, oh, you go on vacation, you have sex. Oh, you met a nigga at the club, and you one night stand him. Oh, you was fucking with that dude, and then you start messing with his homeboy afterwards. Oh yeah. Oh okay.
Then you see
you could run down the whole facts, and you be like, oh, you really.
So that pattern you just said is you gonna judge that on her past compared to now?
What I'm trying to say, the mentality don't change,
because that can go from any woman. You can say you have a good woman, you can say this, but you don't know what the past of your woman was.
Nah, you don't.
You don't know the past of your woman was. Your woman could have got ran on left and right in college. You don't know that.
But that's what vetting is.
That's what I'm trying to say.
That's what vetting is, but a lot of them is not going to tell you that.
No. Vetting is you doing the Google. You doing your Google.
Bro.
You can do the Google
you're
search.
Researching. Yeah, you researching. You in there. You know what I mean?
You can.
Yeah.
You can do that, but you don't. A lot of times you do not have to.
You don't have to.
You don't have to.
Right.
Right. So, all right. So all right. Hold on. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you.
That's cool,
I don't mean to cut you. Right. If I'm dating a woman, right, and she tells me we dating for 4 months, and she tells me like story after story, and in her stories, she had 3 one-night stands. I'm gonna be like, oh, you fuck.
It's really 10.
You know what I mean? Like, it don't even have to be 10. Even if it's 3, I'm like, yo, you fuck a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't get. I love
I
It doesn't matter.
You don't. I know you.
Oh,
I
yeah.
understand.
So why does it matter?
Because that's it. I believe, right? And I'm not fuck it. I'm gonna say it. That same woman, right?
Yeah.
She could be in those situations, maybe a certain amount of time, but it's not gonna be 100% when she's out and about and she go out with her homegirls. She still like to party. She still like to go out.
Yeah.
You be a nigga that don't like to go out. And I'm not going to the club with you. Go ahead, go do your thing.
Yeah.
She go out 10 times. Her ratio is probably not going to be 100%.
No.
One like that what happened in the past is probably going to happen in the future. The way bro.
Is
That's
that
the
wrong?
only
No,
way.
so wait,
You
she
got to
go to
live off
church, you gotta
experience,
live with it,
bro.
right?
So she go to church and get saved. You gonna really sit here and say she gonna go back to revert to the situation?
That's a different
Well,
situation.
but see, I'm talking about the past. Somebody can definitely. I'm speaking of.
You talking about somebody that found Christ?
No,
found
but wait.
God or a God, right?
Well, I don't believe in that. I'm not believing that's gonna save her. You know
But
what I
at the end
mean?
of the
That's
day-
just the credit repair shit.
I get
You
it.
fucked up your credit. You pay the nigga to fix it.
All right.
So you
So
won't fuck your shit up again.
the difference between that woman and the other woman is
Right.
the fact that she went to church because
Mhm.
she knew she was doing something wrong, and she's being honest with herself, like, yo, I was a hoe. I had promiscuous ways. I'm gonna stop it.
But we all did.
Hold, the other woman, she don't say nothing.
Mhm.
She never told you about her history.
Mhm.
You had to learn from the stories that you hear,
Mhm.
right? And you had to put the pieces together,
Mhm.
right? And the other woman is like, I felt like I did wrong. I feel like I was making bad decisions,
Mhm.
and I found God,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
The other woman is not saying that.
But it's crazy because I'm listening to what you're saying. So either all three women, you wouldn't mess with them anyway. Think about it.
Probably not. No,
See, you would mess with them anyway.
no
because
just
wait,
because you went to
wait,
church
wait, wait.
and you
the
know.
one from the past didn't say nothing. The one who had that something happened in the past went to church, and then the one that did tell you, you know what I'm saying? So how could they win?
No, they can't win with me. I'm not saying they could, but I'm just saying. It's
They ain't got no chance.
I always thought it was easy. I always thought that
So-
everybody was kind of like conditioned the same way. Like I felt like our age group, when we all heard you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, it was just like, okay, check. I thought we just all understood that. You know what I mean? But some niggas is
No.
trying to turn hoes into housewives.
he doesn't even have, that's not even in his vocabulary.
It's not.
That word don't exist to him.
Right. What, a hoe?
Yeah.
Hold on, no, it don't. Because
okay.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
I've seen females that did
So-
their thing, did their thing.
I don't mean to cut you,
And they
right?
have- yeah.
But like, it's nothing. Like if you went to the club, right, and you saw a chick getting gangbang, like really gangbang, like damn, like they doing a number on her, you're gonna be like, I'm gonna take her on a date next
I'll
week.
be like, yo, like, yeah, we need to have a conversation.
And
Like,
what, you gonna be like, yo, how was it? Or like, damn, you was going in.
I wouldn't even
But you
ask.
never
That's
disappoint,
the
Jay. You
point.
never-
Would you realistically
Right. I wouldn't
think
even,
about wifing her?
I wouldn't even. First of all, I would have a conversation with her.
Mhm.
Would have a conversation and be like, okay, so what is your situation? What is what? Because if it's, see, like I said, that world is different. That world is completely different. If she's in the swinging world, you look at things differently.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So if she's in the swinging world, I'm gonna sit there and have a conversation. I ain't saying say, oh, my wife. I want to see what she's about. I see what she's about. You know what I'm saying? And then I will go from there.
All right. Can't argue with that. I mean, we can, but
No.
we'll just be going in circles.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Because
Yo,
you know what it
to
is?
each his own, yo.
You know what it is? Because okay, just like okay, if I was to come, say, come out of the swingers room, and I was to be like, okay, I'm gonna just be regular. You know what I'm saying? Be on some regular shit and whatever. Of course, I'm gonna think how y'all would think.
Mhm.
Now, being that it's like I've been on both, I'm on both sides. I understand where you're coming from, but being I'm on that side as well, it's like I gotta look at it differently.
So you could really be building with a shorty, right? She's a swinger. She's coming home, you know, whatever, and she's like, "Yo, listen, I met this guy and we smashed in the bathroom, whatever." Then it's like, guess what? She's pregnant, right? Do you get a DNA test for the baby, or do you just whatever happened, like whatever? You know what I mean? Like you're raising that baby no matter what.
Within that situation, you got to look at things differently in that situation. It's like, okay, well, if we're in a swinging situation, anything can happen. You gotta look at like you got your mentality, like, okay, anything happens. She get pregnant, whatever. You gotta figure that. We gotta figure it out. See what's going on, like, because I know if it wasn't me that was, you know, whatever, then we gotta figure that out.
I don't. Nah,
Oh, I'm sorry.
no, you were clear for everything else right there. You were talking in circles. What does figure that out mean?
We gotta figure it out, like, because if okay, y'all can go in two ways. If we together,
Yeah.
and we, you know,
swinging.
whatever.
She outside.
Right,
she
right,
coming
right.
home on Friday night.
If she,
Yo, I
right,
got
right, right.
rammed last
If-
night. Whatever,
right.
whatever. Yeah.
If she's not condomed up or if she's not whatever,
Right.
That's one thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If she's,
But even with a condom,
Right.
whatever. Come to break.
So
we got to figure it out. Like,
Right.
no, we got to figure it out. Like, do you want to? Are you keeping the baby or what? What do we do? What are we doing? We
If
figure it
she's
out.
like, yo, yes, I'm keeping the baby.
right, and then we have a blood test. See what it is. That's some. Oh,
So now the blood test is not your kid. Now
Right.
what?
then it's if it's whoever it is, however it is. That's
So
what it
you're
is.
gonna still be with her while she's raising another man's kids?
It's not about. That's what I signed up for.
All right, that's it. I mean, after that,
No, you
there's
good.
nothing
That's
else
what
to
I
go with.
signed up for.
So,
Alright.
so can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's-
What do you think is the mentality of women that swing?
What I think of the mentality.
Yeah, what do you think their mentality is?
All right, women that swing. That's just like, okay, I got to put myself in that position because I swing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna look at it both ways. I'm gonna look at my situation. I'm gonna look at their situation. I'm gonna look at it. Look, yo, this is what we like to do when we having fun. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. I don't look at them or look down on them.
But more or less, all right. I feel like women, sex is way more serious to women than it is to men.
Yeah, it is because they get more emotional.
Yeah. So a woman
Mhm.
that can sleep with multiple guys in a night or whatever, how is her attachment? Like, how, like, can she really attach to a guy? Really? Like, I don't know. I just feel like something has to be up with that female because women are tied to their emotions,
Their
and,
emotions.
and usually when they have sex with a guy,
You have
it's based on
some-
emotions.
You have some who know who get detached. I've seen both. So, I mean, but I get what you're saying.
And that's why
Mhm.
I say, for me to date a chick that is a swinger or is like super duper promiscuous or something like that,
Mhm.
like, all right, it's a difference between a woman like being experienced or she's not a virgin,
Right.
but like somebody that's everybody ran through. I don't
See,
know.
Like I said before, I'd rather know because you got some women out here who, and
Everybody want to know, but that don't mean they're gonna keep going with the female.
Right.
They're gonna keep.
but
They might
then
keep it
you
moving.
have females who do it on a low and that you don't know. I've seen
You can pull it back to you.
I've seen it happen on both sides where you have people that's married, they wives dipping out. Homie at work, they wives dipping out.
You proving my point though.
You know what I'm saying? No, but their wives, just like how you saying you having a straight girl. Oh, I'd rather my girl this. That same straight girl that they thought
Oh, okay.
was
okay.
what?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I
She's
got
Dipping
you.
out.
faking the
I got
funk.
you.
Yeah,
Right, exactly. Dipping out.
yeah.
Homie at work, she at work, she dipping
Yeah.
off with
Yeah.
the CEO of the fucking company.
Mm.
Or with the milkman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or the
It
dog
was that.
walker.
Yeah,
It's like-
yeah.
It's like,
Nah, there's a lot more.
you know what I mean?
than
Just
that,
like
I mean, what I mean?
dudes could see a chick and whatever and decide to do what they do.
Yeah.
That shit could go so many different ways.
See, I was a lot more close-minded to this whole concept, you know what I mean, before I spoke to you about it. 'Cause
Gotcha.
I always felt like women who, I still feel like women who swing are like broken women. Women who've had things happen to them in the past, and they just kind of like over-sexualized.
So,
And I feel like the dudes, don't feel like they can satisfy their woman, yo.
and then you
Uh-huh.
have no, but then you have men and women that they
What's the difference between a swinger and a cuck?
Who?
A cuck.
What's the
A
difference?
cuckold, yeah.
A cuckold.
No, a cuckold, a man
Okay.
who watches his other woman, his woman get smashed by other men. What's the difference between that?
The difference is one, a swinger could do whatever he want to do. That you're talking about is either a man got ED problems, can't get up, and just want her wife want his wife to be satisfied.
Right.
He pays for his wife to be satisfied.
Right.
Mm.
Would you ever go over there and satisfy someone's wife? What they called them?
I did it already.
You done it? Yeah, all right.
All
Cool.
Yeah.
Keep the show rolling, yo.
Let's keep rocking. Let's go. I'm here to have fun, man. Let's go.
Bradley Bill. Let's do Bradley.
Oh, Jay ain't gonna feel nothing about that. We wasting our time with that. Jay gonna be like, that's last night. Nah, that's the one.
Mm-hmm.
high fives Bradley Beal wife's son after beating the Suns.
You can play it one more time, please.
Harden high fives Bradley Beal wife's son after beating the Suns.
All right, so just to give some context,
They don't
it's,
do nothing wrong with that shit. Yeah.
that is
That's out with that one.
that's Bradley Bill's wife. Her name is Camilla Adams. They've been married since I think for like 3 years. They got 3 kids together.
Okay.
If you guys don't know, Bradley Bill is a shooting guard for the Phoenix Suns. Pretty high profile player.
Right.
And he just got beat by James Harden in the Los Angeles Clippers, and his wife was sitting by the locker room, and James Harden comes by, gives his wife a high five, and kind of grips her hand, right? And everybody's kind of making a stir about it. To me, it seemed like they knew each other.
Right.
It seemed like they knew each other. I'll pass it over to you, White
Well,
Star.
no, it was the kind of know each other that I was kind of insinuating. When I'm looking at it, it's a little bit of
like they slept together.
That's kind of what it looked like to me. You know what I mean? I don't know these people,
So it's
but I'm just talking about the body language, her waiting for him, eye contact, the high five, the locking the hands, and then the laugh at the end. It just seemed like they had a little bit of a history. I have a lot of married friends with wives, and we don't really carry ourselves like that.
I get it.
A little bit. I get it. Decorum.
A little more context. She's like a actress / model, but mainly social media. She was on Love and Hip Hop. Love and Hip Hop LA. Actually. So
I mean that she was in the mix.
She's from Compton, California, whatever.
Okay.
She used to date Little Fizz from B2K.
Gotcha.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay.
So she could just be in the mix, and she might be around the ball players, the musicians, the entertainers, and she might know him. Okay. She might have had some history with him. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I do agree with it looked like they had a little bit of history. What you think, little man, Jay?
Well, if that's like I was saying before, if that's her her husband, and then homie do that, that's disrespectful.
Really?
It's disrespectful. Like if you if based on a situation, if it's a close situation, then that is very disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? You don't go and grab somebody's wife's hand and do it like that unless it's already known that's basically what it is. You don't do that.
So the onus is on James Harden? On him?
If he comes, get 5, and the both eyes is glancing at each other, and then you hold in a certain way, that's on both of them. That's on both of them.
It felt like she was waiting on him, but I feel like the onus was a little bit more on her. But even
if it's on her,
he
still held.
Right.
So at the end of the day, it's both of them.
Yeah,
look at both of them, because he could have been like, "Hi," he could just gave it ill dap and kept it moving.
Right.
Holding on to that. That was a grip, man.
It was just a grip, and it was a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
See you later. Yeah. All that fly shit.
Yeah.
If you were in a relationship, in a closed relationship with a woman, dating, wise, and you saw something like that, would that mean anything to you? Because you're in the nightlife,
right?
If a shorty's out with you on a,
if it's a closed relationship, then you gotta be like, yo, what's good with that?
Yeah. Oh, you would say something, or you would kind of be.
You'd be like, no, you'd be like, no, you go time like, what's good with that?
Right.
Like, because if that's the case, we could have kept this open. That's what I would have said.
Right. No, but what if she like, I know him from my past?
Okay, cool. But you can know him for your past. You know what I'm saying? But y'all holding it up more than what it should be.
The decorum is different now.
Right. That means
Yeah.
like the core look very different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I would ask, would it give her a chance to explain herself?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you on that. Yeah. We see eye to eye on that one.
Yeah.
And that's all right.
We wasn't seeing eye to eye all night.
We rocking.
Nah, I'm not good, bro.
We trying to see it your way.
I get you, bro.
Mm,
Yeah,
mm.
but we got anything.
My man right here was a shit.
Nah, you know, Hold me the car, school.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I won't. So, like,
No, do you understand that? Because that team, that unit, right? Grace has to be in a certain mindset to support Coretta Scott King. You know who that is? That's Martin Luther King's wife. Michelle Obama, Barack Obama's wife.
I know I'm not. I shouldn't have gone out. I'm
No,
sorry.
let me just lay it out for you, right? If I'm just gonna say this. My temper, my shit, my trauma, blah, all that said, right? And I'm gonna say I'm a great man. A great man. I am doing great things, not just for me, but for my culture and for the world. That is actually the position I'm in. That's real. I'm not being a dick about it. I didn't ask for it. I've worked, and that's the situation. The woman that supports me, that I support, that needs to be a great woman and make sacrifices the way that man is making for her and for them ultimately. Last night, 2 nights ago, you did not do that. You
sorry.
did not do that.
I'm sorry.
Which took away from the plan. And the plan is everything. If it was just you in the house drunk, maybe I could have swallowed it. Or I would have felt bold enough like, oh, hey, let's just go to bed. Which I said, I'm just going to go to bed. I'm not hungry, blah, 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 blah. Because Grace isn't here. Why? She was drunk. Why else? She was clogged by whatever was going on. You know what I mean? Fine, I can take that.
All right. Well, give you guys some context. That was actor Jonathan Majors from movies like what movies was it? Because I don't watch a lot of his movies. He was in Creed.
Creed 3, yeah. Lovecraft Country.
I watched that. I like that. Yeah, he was. You know,
he
Marvel.
was King.
He was in the Marvel movies. That was a guy.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Marvel.
So he was the big villain, King the Conqueror in the Marvel movies. So he was in Ant-Man and he was in Loki season 2.
Okay.
So yeah, and then he subsequently got fired.
Yeah, so he just was convicted on I think 2 charges of like misdemeanor.
I can't call it. Yeah, it was something.
Misdemeanor. One of those. I think it's a semi-light charge in a sense as far as like domestic violence, but basically, he's lost a lot of his endorsements and also a lot of his deals,
right.
But. Based
he lost
on
his career. He lost his career.
Yeah, well, based on
because even today there was an article that came out. He lost the Army ad. He had a sponsorship with the Army where he was going to do all the Army commercials. He lost that, and even today it came out that he was supposed to play Dennis Rodman in the movie about Dennis Rodman's 48 Hours in Las Vegas.
Okay.
He lost that as well too. So his career is down the drain. He's basically having a conversation in this with
his fiance. That's his fiance.
Right. No, that wasn't his fiance.
I think she was his fiance.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
I think what's her name? Something
Yeah,
Jabari. I forgot what her name is. Right. She's a dancer. She's I guess she's English or whatever she's from or whatever. But he was having a private conversation. This transcript actually came out in court based on the trial and all that other good stuff. Yeah. And it's basically, I guess she came home drunk and then, he's kind of reprimanding her in a sense, right? Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I didn't think it was that bad the way they're making it out because they, a lot of people saying like he's berating her and like
he sounded a little crazy to me.
Yeah, he sounded a little.
He sounded a little crazy.
He sounded too much.
Yeah, he sounded.
Like,
he sounded. I've never had a conversation.
Do you think he sounded like crazy?
Yeah, he sounds crazy. He sounds full of himself. He sounds whatever, narcissistic. He sounds like he's
Bro,
a little. He sounds like
he
he's
do.
controlling.
You don't
He sounds like
think
he's trying to stick a round peg into a square hole. Like, yo, you got a white woman. What you trying to bring up this
He
whole
sound
Coretta?
controlling. You don't do no Coretta Scott, Martin Luther King. You don't do all of that.
You know what I mean? And you with a party girl. So
Exactly.
what you trying to do? Then you
he's
shut
still
this
a
out with
black
square
man.
floor.
Though. He's still a black man.
All right, cool.
All right, he's just comparing himself to black men, and he's talking about their wives. He's not necessarily saying like, "Oh, you got to be a black woman." If I'm Martin, you got to be Coretta.
He
If I'm
acknowledged
Barack,
his temper.
no.
He acknowledged his temper in that conversation.
but I feel like he was a bit tamed.
He was directing her to something that's not her. That's what he was doing. He was directing her to something that's not her. And if you saying, okay, you should be this, regardless of what the color situation is, he was more or less into himself as well. You know what I'm saying? And let her know, oh, go, yeah, I'm this, and I'm supporting this. And I'm like, he was going too hard for no reason.
We've all dated the party girl. I mean, everybody dated the party girl, and it's like you kind of like look at her and you were like, okay, this is a train wreck. I can't build with this. I'm out of here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's forcing the issue. He's trying to literally clean her up and trying to turn her into something.
That
This
she
is
don't
where the
wanna
vetting
be.
process. This is exactly what this conversation is about. It's
Right.
about the vetting process.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, dog, she's in a different fate. She's going the whole opposite direction you are.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Agreed.
damn, you're going to red carpets, you're getting deals. Why are you putting all your stock into someone who you feel is a train wreck?
Like he's
You're talking to her like you feel like she's a train wreck. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
How are you putting all your eggs into that basket, dog?
Well, I think
could be the same.
It could be the funds. Yeah.
it could be the sex,
Yeah.
but from if you listen to the conversation straight up off top, you could tell dude's a narcissist.
Of course.
But I think that most superstar actors, in order to be that level, you
Mhm.
have to be narcissistic
All
because you want to be a star. Like
Mhm.
it's about you. It's all about you.
Yeah.
Right.
Mhm.
I don't think that you get a great actor like that who's not a narcissist.
Well, what do narcissistic people do? Narcissistic people
They make everything about
no-
them.
and
Sure do.
they attract people who make the world everything about them. She wasn't making everything about him.
She was just a party girl.
She was just a party girl that he was trying to make.
No,
dick
no,
everything.
you're
You know what
right.
I mean? She's trying
You're
to
right.
put this party girl on his program, and when he was trying to stuff her back in that car
All
like
right.
a damn suitcase.
But what you're saying is this, right? If I'm a narcissist, I have a godlike complex. I think I can fix anybody,
Mm.
right?
Mm.
Yeah, you got
Well, that's more of a
you're a
woman
trouble
trait.
woman, but
That's
I'm
more
gonna
of a woman
make you
trait.
I'm gonna make you into Coretta. I'm gonna make you into Michelle. Like you stick along with me, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm the guy. I'll make you that. This is what you need to be, right? You're gonna be that.
Yeah.
So
It's like you making somebody something that they don't want.
well, yeah.
Forcing it.
No,
Forcing it.
definitely,
Yeah,
definitely,
yeah,
definitely
yeah.
forcing it, definitely forcing it. But who knows why people make certain decisions with certain people, right?
Hmm.
Sex is one of the things.
Yeah.
It could be a number of things, especially when it comes to their situation, because I believe that guys like him, they don't get a lot of love from black chicks.
Yeah.
And it's like they get to a point where they kind of swear off the black chicks because it's like, yo, y'all treating me like shit. These white girls is showing me love. So
It could be
when I
that.
blow, that's why I'm with the white chicks.
It could be
A lot of
that.
the times they say it's like, yo, I got money now, so now I got a white chick. No, it's because to you guys, I'm not cool, I'm not attractive, and y'all been shitting on me forever. And even when y'all was shitting on me, the white girls were showing me love. So that's why I'm in the white girls.
Or it could be that he was just talking same way he was talking to a black girl and they wasn't having that shit. That part.
Man, they gonna have
You know
it.
what I'm saying? They wasn't having it. Like, get the fuck nah, bro.
Get your weird ass out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Exactly. And that's probably what the
Right,
fuck
right,
is
right,
was.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so
man,
the case happens. He gets, video comes out and everything
Right.
like that. Now he's running around with Megan Good.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
So to move the conversation forward a little bit, is it a red flag, or is the vetting process for Megan Good saying that, yo, okay, this dude is just coming off of a case where a woman said that he did something to her. Is she just choosing to ignore it?
Him and Megan Good had history.
Okay.
Their friendship history, which a lot of people don't know about. They got friendship history.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know
Even
that.
so, friendship, but not intimate. Dude just came off of a thing, off of something where he was just convicted for whatever, harming a woman, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Does a woman kind of look at that like, okay, maybe that could happen to me? Or does she kind of like brush that to the side and be like, yo,
She-
I'm gonna handle this?
She probably may brush it to the side, being that they are friends,
Mhm.
and then could be like, you know what, I'm gonna handle it the way I need to handle
If you were giving a woman advice that was getting into something serious with a man who had allegations of putting his hands on women, what would you say?
it. If I'll be like, look, so you gotta be careful, watch what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I watch what you do. That's all I can say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because a person gonna choose their own choices regardless of what I say.
Yeah.
And and it's the same thing as personal experience.
Well, if you were the determining factor, would you say yes or no? Or
if
what
I was a
would you
determining
say?
factor, I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think you should do it.
Okay.
See, that's what we need.
Mm-hmm. I'd be like, I don't want you to do it. But then you got people who be like, okay, I hear you, but you know
Yeah.
what? Let me just test the waters.
Exactly. Exactly. People need to be clear and concise about what their decision is. Like people teeter the fence too much. Like, yo, this dude, I don't, the jury's still out. No, it's not even out. It's he's already been convicted, right?
Mm.
That he put his hands on a woman. Like the next woman should take heed to that, right? Stop thinking that you could change somebody, or oh, that shit won't happen to me. I think that's the line of the century with most men and women. Oh, that she did that to such and such, but that won't happen to me. Probably will. Probably will.
Right.
And why you even want to try to see if it happens? Why you want to sit around to see if to find out?
People want some shit.
Find out the hard way.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, bro. Yeah.
It's the same thing with cheating. It's the same thing with everything. Like, you got to take a person's history into
You gotta take a lot of things in consideration.
right.
And it's at the end of the day, it's a choice of how you put it and what you're willing to put up with.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, man.
Dude, it's one more clip, and then we got something else. We got.
We outside.
Can you grab me food? I'm hungry and I don't want to leave the crib.
Okay, man.
She said, oh, sure. If you pay for it, I'll pick it up. So then I asked, wait, do I have to pay for it in order for you to bring me food? She said, yes, because if I pay for it, it puts me in my masculine energy. Wait, so we've been dating for a little while and you can't bring me food? $20? Unless I pay for it? And to me, don't get it wrong, I was not mad at all. She still came over. I went and got my own food and everything. But it did make me look at her different. Because to me, that's a character flaw. Because if you only have the capacity to do something for me on the condition that it's reciprocated or that like I pay for it, that means it's not genuine, it's not in your heart. And to me, that doesn't work because I'm the opposite. I hold those doors for you on those dates because it's in my heart. I pay for everything when you're with me because it's on my heart. I book your plane ticket because it's in my heart. I am not one to keep score.
Yeah, he going a little bit long, so.
No, that's a good clip though. I mean, I felt like that clip is. Oof.
What you think about that? What you think about that, Jay?
I think about if she's wrong. Like if you can't bring him food, you know what I'm saying, after because I'm a gentleman. I open doors, car doors, everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm a gentleman.
You open car doors?
Sure do.
My nigga.
Okay.
I'm a gentleman, bro. Mama's didn't raise no.
He's still single though.
I'm a gentleman. Even
What you get mad? You like, yo, you can't get in the door?
even being no, even being single, even when I was in a relationship,
Yeah.
always open the door, bro.
That's what's up.
That's come on, it's your lady, be like, cause you married or not, it's your lady. Like, how you not gonna open the doors?
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? I feel not bringing them food, $20, like that's an issue.
Yeah.
That's an issue. Like if he's, putting you on planes, taking you here, going here, you couldn't bring him food.
Does that mean that she's selfish?
Partially.
Right.
Well, she said it will just put her in a masculine.
Yeah, that's just a talking point. Like she just
Yeah,
saying
but-
words.
Yeah,
like,
but that
to match that she's selfish.
yeah, that's just mask that you are selfish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Can you
Or
fix can you fix a selfish person? Or that's just something ingrained in somebody?
that's something No, they gotta fix themselves.
Okay.
You can't fix them. They gotta fix themselves.
So you can take care of somebody, give them everything, show them like, yo, this is the way. But
Yeah.
when shit hits the fan, they still gonna be out for Delph.
Absolutely. They gotta fix themselves. Because at the end of the day, you can't fix somebody who's fucked up. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
You can't.
You can.
They
When I
fucked
saw this
up.
clip, I was
Uh-huh.
like, yo, this is most men's baby mothers.
Yeah.
Like, right here.
That
Because yo, he said,
Mhm.
I picked up the food and she came over anyway.
Mhm.
So this nigga, he ain't correct the behavior. He ain't do nothing. He went and just because he want to follow through.
Well, no,
and
he said
smash.
he used to date her, so evidently they're not dating.
They're not dating.
Yeah.
All right. But if he gets her pregnant and she decides that, you know what I mean? Like now he got hell to pay. Because this is a woman who's out for Delph. It's not about, yo, listen, let's try to work this out cordially or let's try to co-parent or whatever. Run my money. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
she the kind of person, that's the nigga's worst nightmare right there, yo.
Right.
I think, you know what I mean? I think, yo, if you see a situation like that, even if it's as little as that, run, yo, run.
Run. I'm
Know what I
being
mean?
honest. Like I'm quick to do that shit, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, if I do a couple of things, and then it's like later on, you don't be like, yo, okay, babe, look, I got you, we just that, whatever. You know what I mean? I look for stuff like that.
Got to.
Because if you don't, it's like, yo, you ain't gonna do like, and it happened to me one time.
So it's like testing.
Sometimes you have to. You gotta test
Okay.
people. You gotta test people. Life is a test, correct?
Mhm.
They testing you, so.
They testing you.
Mhm.
So you gotta, see what it is. And it happened to me one time where, like, oh no, you gotta. No, I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. What? No, I'm not doing that. Because that's the problem. You used to getting your way, and this and that. The fact that you can't get your way now, you got a problem with it. And that seemed like the same situation with hunger.
Mm. Mm. So let's put the focus on you a little bit.
Okay.
All right. Because you seem like a very, very reasonable guy. It's like it seemed like you don't like you just wide open. You know what I mean? Like pause. But
Right.
it's like
Right.
what would be like a deal breaker for you? Because it seems like nothing would really bother you.
It don't nothing bothers me because it's like I balance a lot of things in life where when it comes to both sides of the situation, I will look at how you will look at it. I will look at the swing side. I will look at this and I will look at that. Now, if we're in something, I look at loyalty. I look at loyalty over everything.
Mhm.
If you're loyal, we're rocking. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the situation is, if it's locked in, if it's not locked in, if you're loyalty means everything.
Mhm.
So you're loyal, and then you decide you're gonna break your loyalty. That would be the deal breaker for me.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man, I just feel like it's tough to build with somebody like that, man. It's tough to build something with somebody that, you know.
In certain types of business and businesses and whatever, like I seen it all different on both sides, like your side, and I've seen it the other way. So it's like it's not hard to do. You know what I'm saying? It's just that you have to have that understanding. You have to understand it'll be difficult. You have to understand it's different. I see.
But we all have business partners and friends who like nickel and dime everything, right?
Mhm.
But imagine like building your life with someone who nickel and dime every single thing. Like, all right, so I don't know what the thing is now. Like, if you was going on vacation with a shorty, what's the breakdown? 'Cause I know like back in the day it was like, yo, we
If
pay for
it's-
the resort, she pay for the flight.
If it's
Roughly.
yeah, it's kind of the same thing now.
Oh, right.
Like I all got the resort joint. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? and whatever, everything is already paid for.
Right.
So you just gotta pay for your flight.
Yeah.
That's the same
Oh,
shit.
all right.
Same shit.
So what she came to you like, yo, honestly, like it puts me in this in a weird place that if you want me to pay for my flight.
Oh, then
No,
we ain't
matter of
gonna-
fact, she'd be like, yo, stepping down, the last dude I dated paid for my flight too.
All right, so have him pay for your flight now.
Oh shit, okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, we putting your foot down now. All
Right.
now we
So have him
talking.
pay your flight now. So
Yeah.
then you gotta break it down like, yo, hold up. Now we're gonna do mathematicals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So look, I took care of everything, so you can't pay for your flight. So now I gotta look at you differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's how homie was looking at Shorty with the food. He was like, yo, you can't pick me up a $20 plate. Like,
that's
mine,
It's a difference. though. That's a difference.
right. But no,
It's a
no.
difference?
But like I told him, that's selfish. It'd be one, that's selfish. Two, it's like, okay, you so used to people doing stuff for you. The fact that it's time for you to do shit for yourself, you can't do it now.
What's the definition of spoiled? You're spoiled.
It's exactly she
Yeah.
spoil you.
Yeah, it's a definition of
spoiled.
spoiled. Spoiled is not a good thing.
Right. That's
Spoiled
not a good.
is
That's
you are
definitely not.
ruined.
You
when you're
fucked up.
spoiled,
Yeah,
you're
fucked up.
unusable anymore. Like you can't use this anymore.
You know what
Spoiled milk
I
is thrown in the garbage.
what I don't like about the clip is that and I can't stand this term. It puts me in my masculine, right? Like who says all right, you use masculinity with in reference to men.
Right.
Men are not selfish. I think we're utilitarian. Like we're at use we're of use to everybody.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? We're not selfish. So why would you use that terminology to define you doing some selfish shit? Like, oh, I can't.
Well, no, it's not about being
Oh, you
selfish.
buying? No,
it was about spending the money. The man is supposed to be the provider. The man is supposed to spend the money in her eyes. So she was saying that, yo, if I spent this $20 on you, I would feel like I'm the man in this relationship, and it doesn't make me feel comfortable. That's all she was saying. It was a bunch of fucking bullshit.
It's fucking.
But
Yeah,
like,
the thing-
that's what she was saying.
She feeling.
It was a talking point.
She
Like
took-
she used a talking point in the real situation.
She took.
That's
It was,
BS.
yeah,
She took and the fact that
definitely cat, but
if he would have definitely put his foot down and been like, yo, man, come on, cut it out. You talking about you feeling masculine in the situation? No, you spoiled.
That's
Cut it out.
that's crazy.
Cut it out. Like
That's crazy.
but he didn't. He went and picked up his food, affirmed what she believed, smashed, and then sent her back in the world for the next nigga to deal with her.
yeah, and that's,
You know what I'm saying?
which is most
Which is what most people do anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
yeah, you know, it is what it is. You know,
That's it.
it's the game, yo. I want to talk about something unrelated.
Go ahead.
Yo, with the Cat Williams thing, with all the fallback
Oh, yeah.
and everything like that, that was wild.
Mhm.
But I think something that came out of that, and a lot of conversation was about the black actors and comedians in Hollywood having to wear the dress to like get ahead,
Fuck that.
right?
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like we used to think the dress was funny, like
Mhm.
right when like Martin did Shanae and like what's the name did Jamie Foxx did like Wanda.
Mhm.
Like we
Yeah.
thought that was funny, but what happened in between? Like where it doesn't age well.
Nah.
Are we taking it too? Are we overthinking it? Are we, as a society, like are we just kind of like, yo, you know what I mean? Like
I think there's a difference, man.
Yeah, it's a difference.
I think
difference.
I think it's a difference between a Shanae,
Yeah.
a
Wanda.
Wanda, a Mama Payne versus a Big Mama's house.
Right.
Or
versus-
Joanna Man.
A Joanna Man
Mhm.
versus
What's
a
the difference?
Medea.
Medea, yeah.
Because like I feel like other than Tyler Perry, like Martin created Shanae. He created his mom. Jamie Foxx created Wanda.
Mm.
I think with Big Mama's House, some writers created that movie, a script writer, to like, all right, this guy dresses up in a dress and do X, Y, and Z. Tyler Perry, he writes his own stuff, so he wrote that for himself.
Okay.
Right. But Joanna Man, I don't think Miguel Nunez wrote that movie and said, yo, I'm gonna play.
So what's the difference between Joanna Man and Mrs. Doubtfire then?
I don't think there's any difference.
So why is it a black thing? So why do black people find a problem with it?
Miss Doubtfire, I feel like it was way better, right? No,
You're
wait,
talking
no,
about the quality of the
no,
movie then?
not. All right, so it made more sense. It made more sense, right? It made more sense.
Well, Mr. Doubtfire was the dude, Robert Williams,
Mm-hmm.
dressed up as a older nanny, British nanny, to be around his kids.
Mm-hmm.
So he could raise his kids because his wife
Yeah.
didn't want him around his
Yeah.
kids. But Juwanna Mann was basically a dude that couldn't make it to the league, and he dressed up as a woman and played in the women's league, right? So what's the difference? Like it's just a story. Like why are we over? Like I don't know if we're overthinking it. I don't know. Like I don't watch those movies because I think they're corny,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think they're offensive.
Another thing is this. Most of them have done it. Every big black comedian has done it. Every white comedian hasn't done it. They haven't done it. Martin's did it. Eddie Murphy's done it. Chris Rock, Kevin Hart.
So you think this conspiracy?
I'm not saying it's a conspiracy. We can throw out the conspiracy because everything's coming true. So it's not really conspiracy.
It's coming true. Bro.
You think it's a conspiracy? Like you think it's like no. When I say conspiracy, I don't mean like not truth. I mean like a group of people who conspire to have black men in dresses.
I do believe it.
Oh man,
If you like, yo, bro, like there's people out there who refused it that said, yo, they tried to do it. They tried to push it on me.
Mm.
Whatchamacallit said that.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle said it.
What Dave Chappelle did it.
In what?
There's a clip of Dave Chappelle on a Howard Stern show with earrings and makeup on, dressed up as a woman. He's done it. I'll send it to you. Like he's done it.
No, that was a spoof of what they wanted him to do.
He did it. He still did it.
But that was a spoof of what they want him to do. But he played it as a joke.
Okay.
But
everybody else did.
No, but he never actually put it on his show or did.
It wasn't on his show, but it was on a Howard Stern show. Like he was sitting next to Howard Stern, acting like a woman with earrings. I don't think he had a full dress on, but he had a face full of makeup, earrings like a woman, and he was acting like a woman. So he did the same thing.
Okay.
So he's not on his high and mighty. I don't know. I think it's a little bit of like
I'm saying it's not about high and mighty. You say he did it. He's one of the biggest black comedians there is.
Mhm.
So evidently there's truth to it. I believe that the black community has been so anti alternative lifestyle that it's like, yo, to get you guys to do it is like, yo,
that's crazy.
That's the ultimate. Because you guys got hip hop. When that came around, that was so anti-gay, right? Even to this day, dude's still saying pause, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's fun.
And
Pause.
now it's like, yo, to dominate y'all, to get y'all to do it, that is like, all right, yo.
So you think they look at black culture to be so hyper masculine that to break a black man, they kind of like make him wear something to kind of alienate him from his own culture?
Not alienating him. It's just like, yo, to show who has the power. I think it's a power move.
Buck breaking.
Because you think about, if you could tell me a bunch of dress wearing stuff that's like, yo, that shit is hilarious. A lot of this stuff is not that hilarious. You feel me? So if it's for the sake of comedy and it's extremely funny, I get it. Like I gotta say, Martin's show was extremely funny. Wanda was extremely funny. Right. It's no reason that Tyler Perry has to have 20 movies with Medea in them. Like, this not that funny. You understand what I'm saying?
Like
it's not that funny.
He said he can't.
So do we have a Tyler Perry problem? So if Tyler, I feel like if Tyler Perry
before
never,
Tyler Perry.
well, no, I feel like if Tyler Perry, that's what he's saying, but you accepted it
he can't
before
act
Tyler Perry.
what he
I
said,
feel like if Tyler Perry never did it, people will still be okay with it.
of course, right? I think so.
I don't think people are okay with it. Because
We
a lot
were
of
okay with it.
when it comes down to it, is it funny or is it not funny?
Steve Urkel
when-
used to do it. When Steve Urkel dressed up as Murder Urkel, we were laughing. Like this shit used to be funny.
It was
Like
funny.
we were all there.
Exactly.
Same way when Jim Carrey dressed up as the little white lady, the bodybuilder shorty.
Mhm.
We laughed. We laughed at both sides of the game. Tom Hanks did it. You know what I mean? Everybody did it. But now all of a sudden it's like, like it's a bad thing. I'm just trying to have a conversation
When Kevin
to
Hart
try to
did
get
it,
to the root of why we have a
some-
problem with it.
I'm saying it's-
Because I have a problem with it. I just don't know why I have a problem
The
with it.
thing is when Cat Williams was talking about it, he was talking about Smiley. He was talking about Smiley and that's
Ricky Smiley, right?
Ricky Smiley, and that's all he do. And
Right.
he was talking about how Ricky, that's all he do. He can't act, can't do this.
Yeah.
He was talking about how Madea, that's all he does. That's all he does. He can't act and whatever.
Yeah.
He was just going at like really them three.
Mhm.
Can't remember who the other one was, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. And that's mainly who's going at.
Right. Other thing that I'm noticing is the trend of black men just going at each other crazy on.
no,
You know what I mean?
don't do that.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Why not?
Because bro, Dave Chappelle just had a special. Not the one he had now, the one before where he was going in on the LGBT community, right? And he was basically about to get canceled. And he's like, yo, comedians should have the right to
say what he wanna say,
express
wanna say,
themselves.
but he still do.
Why are we even tripping on comedians playing the dozens with each other? Like, yo, this is what they do. They like, yo, if Cat Williams shit was just straight mean spirited and it wasn't funny, I'd be like, yo, he bugged.
It was fun.
But it was funny as hell.
Funny.
Yeah, but when I say trend, now Stephen A. Smith come behind him and he's talking about the Whitlock cat.
Okay.
That's what I said. It's a trend.
Crazy.
You know what I mean? Now that's what I'm kind of see. Like people are seeing the effects.
Well,
of
that's you.
the
You
clicks.
lumping them all together.
Well, I'm lumping it in because all we heard was Cat Williams got the highest viewed interview ever, and everybody's breaking all types of records. Now
Okay.
everybody playing Fire the Leader by shitting on other fucking black man on fucking camera. Like you shitting on me now. You should agree with me. I love it.
You got to get into it.
Yeah,
Part
yeah,
three.
yeah.
We about to
Part three.
You know how we about to do.
Part three.
All right, so we gotta let Superman, Lil Man J.
Yeah, Superman gang.
Superman gang.
That's your new shit, nigga. You
They
come
go-
with a cape next
Yo,
time.
They call me either Superman or COJ. They was
Okay.
like, little man, COJ.
Yeah.
All right,
I know
okay,
that. I
yeah.
know that. But you embrace the name. You like Lil Man J. It's not offensive.
Nah.
That's what's
Okay.
up, my nigga.
All right. We want to thank you for coming out, man.
Thank you,
We're
bro.
gonna probably a little bit more going on, but
Yeah,
he got to go because he got time restraints. He got money to get,
get that money.
and yeah, we definitely gonna have him back on the show, or whatever, because
Definitely. We definitely got to read.
we we always
But
cook it up.
promote everything you got going on, like real fast.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Get a rundown. I know.
All right. First, Dollar Store Magazine, Little Man J Entertainment,
Yeah.
Little Man J Movies.
Yeah.
That's coming.
The movies, word.
Yeah. But
All right.
Shout out to my homie,
Don't want
Bo.
me to wear no dress, nigga.
Nah. Shout out to my homeboy Bo. You know what I'm saying? Model All Stars. Shout out to House. You know what I'm saying? And my business partner and
Yeah.
everybody's out there. And shout out to
Yeah.
y'all, man.
Thank
I
you,
mean,
man.
Cigars and Whiskey, man.
Anytime.
Yo, follow them. Yo, the dopest podcast. Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Appreciate
We're
you.
gonna see you soon, or you're gonna be coming back with a shot of Ian J.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Bringing them. Shout out Ian J coming out soon.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right.
Nah, but for real, in the movies, I want to play a crooked cop.
Ain't that-
So whenever you get a role like
You
that,
said
call
that.
me. Yeah, call me. I want to play crooked cop. Yeah.
Just make it.
All right. Yeah.
All right. All right,
My
bro.
God.
All right.
All right, bro.
Love.
Yeah. For a little bit. Why you want to play Crooked Cop?
I don't know. I think I'll be good at it. I think I'll toe the line of being like corrupt. I think I'll be like right there where people would like me
Mm-hmm.
and understand, but like despise me at the same time.
Gotcha.
I like those roles. Those are my favorite roles. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like an Alonzo in Training Day. It's a
Yeah,
fun role. You know what I mean?
yeah, but he was the star of the movie. Like you gonna star in a movie?
Yeah.
You think you that equipped to?
Oh, me? Yeah, come on now.
Okay,
I saw the movie.
got you. I
Yeah,
got you.
man. You can pay me anything too.
Hey, yo, I can never get involved, man.
You right here, man. The mic is there. Cool.
Nah, I gotta
Shout out
hold
to
the.
Cool.
I gotta hold the cord.
You got a janky cord?
I thought I fixed that cord. I, ain't
You
gonna
know
lie.
what, Ron? You did not.
I swapped
fix
it
this
out.
Cord.
I swapped it out.
Maybe it's the little mic thing. I gotta switch mics.
You know what? I might have switched the wrong one.
Uh-huh.
It happens. It happens.
Yeah.
Any
yo,
thoughts? Any thoughts? Cool.
So
on
I
anything that we
actually
heard?
stumbled upon comments,
Okay.
and this one is kind of left field, but I do want to know what you guys think about this. Danny McSlammy, I actually really love that name. This is on YouTube.
Danny
Mhm.
McSlammy.
Danny McSlammy wants to know if you two have any thoughts on getting a prenup. What are your thoughts when it comes? Hold on, little Mitch. Jay, get home safely, G's.
All right, brother.
Danny McSlammy wants to know, cigars and whiskey, what are your thoughts when it comes to getting a prenup? So let me start with you, Ronco. Why don't you lead the charge? Prenup thoughts, man. How do you
Prenup
feel about
thoughts.
those things?
I think that you shouldn't have to be rich to get a prenup, right?
Okay.
You should just, you should try to protect what you have. Now, I really feel like it depends on, of course, what you have going into the situation. Now, if you're dealing with someone and you guys are building together, it's not necessary. But if you come into a situation where you don't have to be the richest guy, if you have a house, if you have cars, you might have a retirement, a pension, regular working stuff or whatever that, most people do have. Yeah, you have to be cognizant of that. You can't just people, they'll get on the internet and say, oh, well, you're a regular person. Why do you need a prenup? Like prenups are only for rich people, right? I'm not rich, so I do have to protect what I have. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't have everything, I got if you take away a lot of my shit, then I'll be broke when I'm retired. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, you got to do that. You have to do that. So I think that rich people, working people, if you do have some type of assets, you have property, you have real estate, you have stocks, you have investments, you have a retirement, you have a pension. Yeah, you have to protect those. You have to. What about you?
I think a prenup is a tool that is effective in certain situations, but I feel like in your situation it's a little heavy-handed. It's almost like riding, like keeping training wheels on a bike after you could ride it. A prenup is a good tool if you marry a woman after you amassed, certain fortunes. You know what I mean?
Why
if
does
you
that
have
have to-
houses? Because you kind of want a grassroots situation with your partner, with your wife. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like you wanna be in there in the mud. You know what I mean?
No,
like you wanna
I get
grow.
what you're saying, but you said after you've amassed fortunes.
Yeah,
Like, what
if
is
you
that?
got something going on and you kind of like, okay, this person might be with me because I have these certain things, then maybe then you could protect yourself. Like I feel like you should, But if someone's with you shooting in the gym, then it's only fair
Well,
that
yeah,
you kind of, you take
that's what I said. If you guys are building together, you don't need it. But all right, to reiterate what I just said is that, even if you a guy that works a regular like blue collar job, a lot of these guys, they retire with hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars.
No,
right?
no, but even now I'm thinking, all right, what if you're like a regular blue collar? What if she make more than you, right? And you're a regular blue collar guy, but you got family who's leaving you a whole bunch of stuff. Like if you got family that's leaving you a whole bunch of property, like, do you protect yourself from your? It's almost like you wearing like protection from the person that you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life.
Yeah. It's like insurance, though.
It's insurance.
Just in case.
Yeah, but it's marriage is supposed to be forever. And
No,
if you
it
really
is.
getting married, you get married for forever. So yeah, if you're up and shorty come around after you're up, you know what I mean, and you're trying to protect yourself because you don't really know why she's around you, then yeah, you get the prenup. But if y'all started up on the ground floor and y'all built something, but you still got a little something that you trying to protect, it's a little nasty.
I got a question, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we went from vetting was the initial reason why we sat down tonight, right?
Yeah.
In the prenup, something you said, GB, when you're married, right? Does the vetting process stop when you become husband and wife? Or is the vetting process kind of like, because, okay, I mean, what is it? To teach a person what you want.
Well, no,
I don't think that's vetting.
That's grooming.
That's grooming.
Yeah, that's grooming.
Yeah, I think vetting stops and then grooming starts.
Okay, so I want you to take real quick for the people who are just tuning in.
Yeah,
vetting and grooming. Can you talk to me quickly about the line?
It's like, all right, when you go on the job interview, your vetting is your interview and your background check and everything when you about to get hired. Once you get hired, then it's about training you for this position. Because I already made my decision. You're gonna work here. So now I want to make you the best.
That's the line of grooming, right?
Yeah.
There?
Now I want to make you the best possible employee or person that I have, working with me. Like starting to make it sound so sterile, but that's the only way I can analogize it. But you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I think it stops with. I think vetting is the background check, seeing what you about, seeing what you done did in the past and all that and everything like that, seeing how that's gonna play. It's a prediction for who you're gonna be. Once you're here,
I was gonna say he should get on.
Might as well.
Yo,
Yeah,
Kels,
right?
you want to get on the camera, Kels? Or you... yeah.
All right,
Okay,
just
the mic
get a
is
mic
there.
on.
The mic is there.
We got MK3 imagery in the
Yeah,
house.
Kels. What up, kid?
Man, go ahead. Say something to the mic, Cal. So let me get a mic check. Let me get a mic check.
Testing 1 2.
One, two,
Question.
What's up?
Single in a relationship.
Single.
Okay. Is marriage the goal?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Only because, I see the guys that I grew up with that's happily married. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like an outcast, but it's always something that I've wanted. But I don't know. I don't seem to grasp it just yet.
You're not forcing it.
No, I'm not forcing it.
Well, you think you got to force it?
A lot of people force it though.
Yeah, a lot. Yo,
Like especially
you'd be
when he's
surprised.
saying that he's seeing
Mhm.
people around him getting married.
I could have easily just been like, "Oh yeah, I want to get
Let's
married."
do this, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'll
Yeah.
do it. Nah, I'm not forcing that.
Right.
So if you had to give like a brief rundown of dating at this point, how is it for you? Good, bad, regular, in the middle?
Scary, bro.
Scary?
Scary, man.
Why
So
scary?
Man, so many things going on around here. I'm a clean brother, bro. I don't like to be around viruses, bro.
Really? Is that it? Is like that?
Man, it's scary, bro. It's scary, man. So
You sitting in a little man
You got-
KC, nigga. You better be
Man,
careful.
but
Little man,
you know what's crazy,
out here. That boy out here, man.
nah, man.
So
all that shit that he was talking, like that's a no go.
Well, first of all, I ain't gonna speak on another man.
Right, of course not. Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
Let's
I
get
can
ready.
only speak for me. You know what I'm saying? So,
Media's
like,
about to jump in here and be like, all right.
yeah, nah.
All right, guy. We didn't come here for that.
Real talk.
We came in to
man,
take
it's
photos
like,
and we're
you
real
got
good.
a lot of people that out there don't even get goddamn annuals, bro.
Mm.
Like I just got my annual, man. Like, yo, I would recommend people get tested. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Nigga,
yeah.
my documents is there.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So, but you got people who don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
if it's
good. That was
because
the
of the
thing.
fear of what might come about,
100%.
or of the fear of just, you know, what I'm saying? They out here doing foul shit, and they, damn, my bad. They out here,
No, that's all good.
You
Yeah.
good?
yeah, they out here doing foul shit, and then, you know what I mean, they scared to know what's going on.
That's
But then
100%
again,
what it
you
is.
out here putting other people at jeopardy, bro.
Yeah. It's that and they ain't got no insurance. It's that. But
Facts.
you know what I mean? Like, yeah, they just
But
shit
first of all,
cost
man,
money to go
nigga,
get
they
tested.
sell them in CVS, nigga. So
That part.
insurance ain't got shit to do with it.
That part.
Mm.
Yeah.
You could get it at CVS, Walmart, fucking Walgreens. You could get them anywhere.
Yeah.
They don't
That
cost-
was always the next level. Like when you was messing with a shorty, and he was like, "On my single day, you mess with a shorty." When you want to go from the condom stage to the raw dog stage, he was like, "All right, come on, get the paperwork on the table."
But that's
You
my
know what I
thing.
mean?
A lot of people don't even take that. They miss that step now.
Yeah.
Like, nah, nigga. Yo, show them documents, bro.
Oof.
You're an immigrant right now. Show them documents, bro. Like, I'm not playing with you, man. So, but me personally, that's why I ain't got kids, man. I never played that game.
Oh, okay.
I never played that game, bro.
All right.
Nah, bro.
So as far as kids, do you want?
Absolutely.
All right.
But I'm nervous though. I don't want to have a kid by the wrong person. You know what I'm saying?
That shit ruin your life. It would. I've seen it happen to people. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah. You know.
But is it all right? Having a kid, is it better to just be without, or just with the like?
No, with the right person. Like, thankfully, I was able to have children with the right.
What I'm saying
women,
is, like,
and
is it better to just?
my life is great.
I get it, but is it better to have one by the wrong person than to not have one at all?
Not have one at all.
No,
I would say not one at all. Also, because a lot of people look at it in the sense of like, yeah, you just want to have a kid, but you also got to think about the stuff that the kid goes through too. You know what I'm saying? If they going through that trauma and that nonsense because of because of the adults they can't get along, son, you cause a trauma to your kid.
Absolutely.
So what does that do for your kid later on in life? And then you sit there and look at him and be like, yo, why he act like that? It's because of you, motherfucker. Like,
then you're gonna get blamed for it.
and then he get blamed for it.
Yeah.
Oh, now he's a problem.
Right.
Like, he's a head case.
Yeah.
He's a head
It's a
case
mess.
because of the things and that led up to that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, man.
If it can be avoided, avoid it.
So are you actively dating?
Actively dating?
Yeah.
Nah, I work, bro.
So I'm saying, of course, to get to the relationship marriage level, you got it's a numbers game.
Yeah.
So what's the, like, do you, if you really want to be in a relationship or be married, like what steps are you taking? Like, all right, I guess maybe not dating, but you seeing anybody like kind of casually?
I never said I wanted to be in that situation.
Mhm.
I wouldn't mind being in that situation.
Okay.
I would want that in the future.
Mhm.
But as my man said, I'm not forcing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm also, man, leave it up to God, bro. If it happens, it happens. If it don't,
Mhm.
it wasn't meant to be, bro. Like, it is what it is.
Throw a curveball in all this.
Absolutely.
All right, I want to throw like a real curveball because it was another comment guy who came in here. Behind the camera, BTC. I almost don't want to know what BTC means.
I was trying to do the number.
I almost don't
I was
want to
doing
know.
the acronym in my head. I'm like,
That doesn't matter. It can't be good. Whatever it is, it's not good.
Big thick chick.
Well, that would be on the bright side.
Nah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'll take that.
That would be on the bright side.
Oh, that's what
But he seemed to be concerned with the when Lil Man Jay was into his swinger,
Mhm.
chats. And you guys were swinger is almost next to porn. He threw in there.
Mhm.
All right, listen. Today, your wife yanks your collar one night, and they're like, "Yo, I wanna swing one time only." What are you guys saying? Are you ixnay? because this person seems to want to know, like, well, you know, you guys are criticizing, you guys are sizing up the lifestyle. What happens if, you know, do you say no, or do you alter the terms to your
I don't know.
to your liking?
I already know Ron's.
I'd be like, yo, you for the streets. Like, yo,
Streets.
if you want to try, like, yo, bro.
Yeah. First, my feelings is hurt.
People, people, they give
Say
you
your
the
feelings
information.
are hurt?
They give you the information. It's up to you to figure out what to do with the information, right? A woman says like, yo, I want to go to the swingers club. She's craving for another penis. She wants another penis. Like, she doesn't.
Well, what happens if she was craving vagina?
All right, you don't have one, so
Yeah, I
what
know.
you gonna do?
I know you don't have one. But
All right, so she wants something that you can't provide. You don't have two penises and you don't have a vagina, right?
Oh, Jesus.
So you got to make the decision. Like, yeah. And this is the thing, right?
Yeah.
We try to justify and try to rationalize people's shit, and it's like, yo, you need to just walk away, right? But I think a lot of people feel like, all right, I might not get another. I might not get another him. Might not get another her.
Yo, it's
But,
valid
like, yo.
that you saying that, bro. Like,
But okay, but now seeing how life is on the other side, right? Let's say, God forbid, knock on wood, you guys ever were released back into the wild. Would you still have, you know,
Yo, bro.
how
like,
open would you be on the other side?
Yo, shout out to Lil Man Jay, man. But that's just not my bag, bro. Like, yo.
yeah, I ain't gonna hold you.
He said, it's just too freaky for me.
I ain't that freaky, yo.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, man. You know, it's certain things I do. It's certain things I want to. I don't want to know what that room smell like. That shit probably smell like plastic and ass. Smell like tire shop bathroom. I'm good, nigga. Like, yeah, niggas just like, yo, how niggas high five in there? Yeah, you blazing, son, niggas smack you in the ass. Like, yo, you doing a good job blazing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no, you're not gonna
there's
touch me
certain
with
environments
that.
I don't want to be in, man.
But I will say, you know
Good,
what,
man.
YouTube, we got to make sure next time we check on this YouTube chat. It's a, you
Yeah,
know,
absolutely.
Yeah,
shout out to
You got anything else?
behind the
Anybody
camera.
else? Just holler.
No. Well, no, it's one Elise, but she was just making wild
Yeah,
letter
I don't know
pushes.
what that, I don't know what that
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, sometimes,
spam.
yeah, you know,
The kid was
spam
playing with the phone.
spam the podcast police.
Yeah.
Probably
Oh,
trying to.
Hopefully she
trying to
hit
say-
the like button. I don't
Yeah,
know.
where?
But I will say, behind the camera, I'm not going into your acronym. And Danny McSlammy, who had the illest name of the night, you know, we got to make sure we
McSlammy.
keep an eye on the
Mm.
YouTube chat going forward. Shout out to you guys.
MK3. What's your thought about online dating? No, I guess you know, just your thoughts on that. You know,
online dating.
yeah, because you was around for both games, so you seen the holla game, then you seen the other game.
Well, you know what's crazy? Online dating has been ever since MySpace.
Oh, yeah, that
Come
part.
on, it's been
Yeah,
online dating since ever since. Like,
right.
so I guess if you want to put it that way, like,
Are you on any platforms?
nah. You know what it is? I'm nervous on that too, bro. Because it might be another dude on the other side, bro. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, man.
It might
Yeah,
be a
it's wild.
dude.
Yeah,
So, you know what it is? I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like, I'll be transparent. Like, I might mess around with it, playing around,
Mhm.
but I would never take it serious. Only because I have a trust issue, bro. Like, I don't
Right.
trust what's going on the other side of that.
Right.
Mhm.
But if it was genuinely another woman in your same scenario and y'all just linked up and she was on some shit like, yo, I'm just trying some shit. Like, I don't really got no time for this shit, but
No,
listen,
real.
I just want it. Like, you could find somebody kind of like you on it. You know what I mean? Right now?
I mean, no cap. I mean, shit. I don't know, bro.
Right.
Listen, man, I'm an open book, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
That's-
I don't like to limit myself to anything, man.
Exactly
Like,
right.
At the
Yeah.
end of the day, just I'm a free spirit, man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
My question would be,
what's up?
if you're on a dating scene, where's the place to meet a nice woman? Is it like
I
the
don't
library,
fucking
the
know,
church,
man.
or the Black
Well, we're
Awareness
not gonna
Rally
say
or something
church.
like that?
You're not gonna say church because at the end of the day, the chick says at church, is the same one that popping their ass at you know what I mean?
So where would you go? Where
I don't
is
go
the
nowhere, man. I go to work. I go to work and I go home. I don't
So
even be
work
outside
is where
like
you
that.
would. I mean, most people find their people at work.
I
You
don't
know what I
be
mean?
outside.
I guess yeah. If the
You know what it
universe
is? Maybe
allows
I
it.
need to get out more. I
Mhm.
just don't. I don't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally be in the crib. But to answer your question, the best way I can answer your question, the only way I could probably meet somebody is somewhere where I feel comfortable. It would be somewhere in the sense of like, I don't know, like a photography situation where you're networking, or
Gotcha.
you're networking with models, or your network, like
Yeah.
anything from now on.
Yeah.
If it's not business based, I'm good, bro.
Okay.
We interviewed somebody who took suggestive shots. He's a photographer too, right? Homie that took the shots of his wife.
Yeah.
He takes
Shout out to A1 Focus. Yeah, Aaron.
Yeah,
I got Aaron.
So he takes suggestive shots of his wife. You find anything wrong with like anything of using if you were
Can
married?
you
to,
explain
like, a
to me
woman?
what a suggestive shots are? Meaning,
It's not porn.
I gotta understand what you're trying to say.
It's not
I'm
porn.
assuming it's
but
half naked.
It's soft.
It's half naked. It's
soft
soft porn. Yeah, a lot of shadows
of his wife.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like he's shooting porn with somebody's actually penetrating his wife. I mean, maybe he love his wife that much, but love her body that much to where he want to flaunt it, and he know that he's secure in the sense that nobody else can get it.
That's how he feels.
That's exactly how he
That's
feels.
exactly how he feels. Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying? So I mean, you got some people that's like that.
Yeah. Right.
Now you got somebody that's insecure in this situation. They would never take pictures of their wife like that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is that insecure or is that like just protecting the whole thing because you're not inviting certain things over to your situation?
It depends on the vibe that you have with your lady, bro.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It can be insecurity depending on how your lady moves.
But if they got that sexy vibe, let's like,
if they got that sexy vibe and you know that that's your joint,
get naked. I'm pulling out the camera.
Pulling out the
You know what I
camera.
mean?
Right?
Exactly.
Man, listen, we're gonna pull out. If all this shit, man, you crazy. Nigga, I got this camera for no reason.
Yeah, foreplay.
Man, you bugged out.
You know what I mean?
I would say foreplay.
Nah, cause that's turning her on. Like she's feeling sexy.
No, I'm trying to say as far as like presenting that situation. If I had a bad joint like that, like a bad model type,
right?
Nigga, I
pulling the
wouldn't
camera
flaunt
out.
her.
Yeah, you're going
Nigga,
for it.
That's my number one muse, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe that might be the perfect situation for you. You gotta get a model.
Yeah.
joint,
No,
though.
well, either way, we gonna ladies. You don't see him, but you know you hear the voice or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
like Casper out here, bro.
Yeah, man.
I like to be behind the camera.
You can check him out on MK3 Imagery, and yo, you might want to go on a date. Guys,
what's going on?
So
right
so
now?
you know. He
I don't know.
master photographer. He can take some pictures of you, and he can take you on a date. Cool, one of the coolest guys I know. Yo, hit us up. Let us know if you want to. You know, shoot your shot with MK3 Imagery.
Nah, these my.
We gonna do a what you gonna call it?
What a dating show?
Yeah,
show, right?
Right. Nah, these my guys right here, man. They always look out.
Crazy,
man.
man.
Like,
all right, let's do this last one before we go though.
yeah, after you just put me on the pedestal. You just put me out there for sale, like yo.
White Star GB. You had a question. Regarding
Yeah, there was a clip on social media. We couldn't find it, but it was a woman speaking, and she was like, she's a married woman, and saying that if she went out for drinks with her girls, or she went out to like a club or like a party, if a man approached her and offered her drinks, she would take it, and she finds nothing wrong with it, and she would also let her husband know that she accepted those drinks from a man in public. And I'm asking y'all, like, you think that's acceptable?
If you there,
No, you're not.
you're not there.
You're not there.
I don't see anything wrong with it. Only
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, it's harmless to the
Live.
point where now if it leads to something else, then that's something totally different.
Mhm.
But if you're there,
Yeah.
that's total disrespect. 'Cause
Have
it's
you ever
like,
bought a woman a drink?
Have I ever bought a woman a drink?
Yeah.
A married woman
absolutely.
or a woman in a
No,
relationship.
no, just any woman.
No, yeah, absolutely.
What were your intentions?
Honestly, just having a good time. I don't
Okay.
really go to situations with intentions of like, oh, I'm about to take.
No,
drink
but
off.
when you paid for her drinks and you sent her a drink,
No, it was just
what were your
having a
intentions?
good time.
Okay, so it wasn't to
I
like
don't
lighten
believe you.
the mood and
I
to
don't
like
believe you.
start a conversation.
All right. See, they must not really know me, bro.
No, we learning. We learning.
No, that's
We
what I'm saying.
learning.
He said,
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
I don't.
Like,
I don't. I
all
don't.
right, so I'm gonna break it down for you. Like, I'm gonna be real, bro. Like, there's been times we out drinking. I don't even remember how much money I spent.
Oh,
Mm.
you one of those.
So my thing is, I'm just buying every fucking body drinks.
Mm.
It's not with the intentions of this, that, and the third. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? If I'm out there with a chick, most likely I'm with a chick that's already there that I already know that I'm going home with to all right, I'm doing this, that, and the third.
Mhm.
I'm not out there to meet new chicks to find out that they got some shit that I don't want.
Mhm.
Hence,
Right.
revert back to what I was talking about before.
Yeah,
I don't play
yeah,
around with my
yeah,
health, bro.
Yeah.
So
Trying
it's
to keep
all
away from the
about
cooties.
it's just I bought you a drink. All right, whatever. We having a good time.
Mhm.
I'm that one night stand shit. No, I'm good.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay. Cool.
I'm a rare breed, bro.
I hear you.
Like,
No, I hear you.
I
man.
hear
There's
you.
no
Like,
arguments here, man.
He told me he don't believe me. I'm
A lot of
dead.
cats
I'm
out here,
dead
man.
serious.
Shouldn't have said
All right,
that, Ron.
I'm dead serious.
Yeah,
bro. Like, I don't play around with that. Yo, when I tell you, man, I'm scared of that shit. I'm good, bro. I
You
play
don't want the
around like
cooties, man.
Yeah. I hear you. I hear you. I
that.
hear
I'm
you.
good, man.
You got to rephrase the question again for me, GB.
On social media, there was a married woman,
Right.
who said that she
Accepted drinks.
accepted drinks from a man
Mhm.
while she was out.
A married woman.
All right.
I'm
So
a
you're,
married
you're
woman.
asking me, do I have a problem with it or
Do you
not?
have a problem with
With a man buying your wife drinks.
All right, why
While
your
she's
wife
out.
there in the first place?
Well, she could be
She
out.
could be out.
With
Yeah,
her
she could be
homies.
out with her
Yeah,
homies,
with her
whatever.
homies.
At the crib, you watching the game, whatever.
Well, listen, if I could be in all honest, being honest, I don't think it's the hugest deal. You know what I mean? I don't think it's the hugest deal. Especially if I'm not there and you're out, guy walks up with a drink. It's like, well, first of all, for me, so you're asking me specifically, my
You.
wife doesn't drink.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
But if he
I'm
bought her a
just saying.
Shirley,
But this is not
if he
fun
bought her
anymore.
a Shirley Temple,
I'm just saying.
Shirley Temple.
a Shirley
All right, so
Temple.
let me
Wait, no,
rebuttal
no.
on that. Let me
A
rebuttal
virgin
on
by
that.
Hold on.
Everybody's-
I just wanted to say, I don't. So that's just speaking of me. But if the drink came over, it kind of is what it is. I don't expect you to say no. I'm not gonna take the drink. I don't expect you to do that. Like,
Mhm.
it's fine. I would almost rather you just not tell me. Just whatever happened. Like, don't come to me. And I'd rather you accept the drink and have whatever time you had versus say some guy came and bought me a drink. I'd rather you not do that.
Mhm.
I almost rather be left in the dark about it a little bit.
You wrong?
All right.
See, they didn't ask me that
That's-
question. They asked me.
No, I asked you the same as that question, though.
No, you asked me would I buy a chick a drink?
No,
Not-
no. I asked you that after. But I asked you.
Yeah,
No,
he did initially.
The
actually. Yeah.
initial question was the same question
Oh well,
because I was
answered
trying
that
to
question.
get because I was trying to
Because
get
you said you were okay with it, and then he said like, what are your
what were
intentions
your
when you
intentions
buy
exactly.
when you buy a chick a drink?
No. Yeah. I mean,
How about you, Ron?
but you also
mean,
gotta
it's-
put
it's-
faith.
it's
You
not
gotta
ideal.
sit there and put trust in your woman too, though, bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
yeah.
Yo,
I
we can't control everything, bro.
can't. Now, if I'm dealing with a little man J chick like out of the swingers club, no, you can't buy her a drink because her panties might drop. You understand what I'm saying?
If that's the case,
But like,
you're
yo,
okay.
if somebody bought my
Yeah,
wife a
you in the
drink,
wrong game then, man. But no, you in the wrong game, man.
I would probably like guarantee that, and I would hope and I think that Niggas is hollering at my wife when she's out and about. You know what I mean? Like everybody wants to, their wife is, if their wife is attractive, like, yo, she's gonna get attention.
Right, but how do you feel, Ron?
No, I feel like,
no. Answer, I need you to get there.
No. I won't even, if she came home and told me like, yo, this guy bought me a drink or whatever. All right, yeah, whatever. It ain't no big deal. It's no big deal.
I would have a problem.
But y'all got a foundation.
I would have a problem with it.
You have a foundation, so it's like it's not to be.
All right, so
but
wait,
the,
GB.
The foundation is.
Hold on, GB. So your wife with her friends at the bar, they're hanging out.
Yeah.
Drink just comes over.
Yeah.
You expect her to say, "No, I'm not going to accept this drink." From you, my
thank
brother.
you, but no, thank you.
Thank you, but no, thank you.
Yeah. I'm cool. Like my husband gave me some money. Like we're good.
Well, why we gotta do? No, you can.
Like no, we're good. Like why are you, all right, on two different levels. First of all, as a husband, I'm head of security.
Yeah.
For this whole shit.
Right.
My wife come home all goofy or whatever, disheveled. Some nigga don't fucking put some shit on her drink and took advantage of her.
Here you go with these.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're
That's
going
fucking
there.
wild,
We
you
are
know what I
going
mean?
there.
We're not- first of all,
We're going
you know what I'm
there.
saying?
We're going
Nah,
Second
yo,
of all,
I'm with him on that though.
know what I
I
mean?
ain't
Like,
gonna lie.
yo, come on.
I
Like,
ain't gonna lie.
then I'm looking at her like, what the fuck you take a drink from a nigga for? Like,
Yeah, I don't
this is
trust.
101. Why you thirsty?
I don't trust it.
Second, it's a level of thirst. Why
I
you
don't trust
thirsty?
I don't
Yo,
trust
you got the attention.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The nigga awkward. Why you gotta take it?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
All
you
right.
got the attention. The nigga already shot a shot. You look good. Why
Yeah.
you taking the shit? Why you playing the game? You know what I mean?
Now you valid.
Third is, what's his intentions? Why are you playing into his intentions?
know what
I mean, we know what the
Yo,
initial
we all
intentions
see
are. We
Players
know
Club
what
when a
it is.
nigga showed up at Diamond's doorstep, like Diamond, like, yo,
Yeah.
if a nigga buy you the drink and you accept it, that's rhythm. That's motion. Now the nigga got some motion. You know what I mean? Now at the end of the night, now he eyeing you. Yo, with my hug. Yo, can I walk you to your car? Yo, I thought we had something.
Man,
You accepted
GB went
my
all the
drink.
way to extreme.
It's motion.
man.
That's the extreme. Motion
Nah,
is
it's not
extreme.
extreme.
He
He
always
right.
Motion
no,
extreme?
Yeah,
Nah,
but
he right.
Motion is the least of the extremes. You giving a nigga motion that you ain't really trying to give him. So just get it out the door. Accept the compliment. Yo, the makeup, the lashes, the hair, everything was on point. And nigga hollered. No, thank you. I'm keeping it moving. Come on, don't
Nah,
give
you-
no niggas no
Mm.
motion.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
valid, you valid.
you're right, GB.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
valid.
that's,
right,
that's a
GB.
valid point. That's a
You're
valid
right,
point.
You know what
You're
I'm
right.
saying?
You're right. You're
But
right. You're
would
right.
your wife have a problem with if you came home all goofy, like, yo, hey, I saw this attractive woman at the bar and I bought her a drink. Would she have a
Hell
problem with
yeah,
it?
but
Would
that's
you?
different though. That's
How is that
that's
different?
very
How's that different?
Nah, you can't
How's that
play that.
different?
You
You
can't play
make-
that.
you
card.
the same
initiated.
thing, nigga. You
Oh,
initiated.
you
it.
initiated.
Yeah, you
You
can't play that
accept it.
card though. Nah, but you can't play that.
I
Card.
think it's just as goofy.
Nah, you
You
initiate.
think
That's
accept?
something
Whoa.
different. You can't
think-
control what other
I
people
think
do.
accepting
You think
offering, you could accept
accepting-
offering. I mean, you could control accepting.
All
No,
right.
you can control accepting.
Right.
How about this? Same scenario. Guy comes over. Let's say he's a Mike type who says, "Yo, we're just having a good time. We're having a good time." And it's like, "Yo, I'm gonna buy a round." She's
Andrew, I'm not only buying her.
Yeah, let's just
Yeah,
talk
the
about
whole
buy
thing,
around.
like, drinks on me for the whole spot. All right, you could take one.
Well, I ain't saying that shit.
No, but I'm saying somebody.
I was just saying.
No, what I'm saying is somebody comes and buys a
Hanging
round.
out the bar.
Yeah. Right. So, like,
It's okay for her to accept the round, though.
Yeah,
That's something different.
Because it's
Yeah,
genuine.
it's a little
It's-
lighter.
it's to
Yeah,
the
it's a little-
everybody.
it's
not
a lighter
directed
low. Yeah,
directly to
yeah.
her.
All right, so
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah,
the
but
rules
it's
of
gonna be that whole
engagement.
brunch table is gonna be dizzy walking out that club. I hope mom make it home. All right.
Mhm.
Nigga, I'm head of security, dog. That's a no-go. I'm gonna be like, yo, that was nice, but never do that again.
Mm.
I'm not gonna be overly, but I'm like, yo, if you don't know that at this stage of the game,
Mhm.
please don't do that no more. That's weird.
Now I do feel like he has a valid point.
Nah, he does have a point. He
Because
does have a
you
point.
got some creeps.
Now
out
GB
there,
won.
bro.
GB won the
For sure.
argument.
Some
He
weird
beat us
people,
all.
bro.
Nah,
He got
he
some weird
you know what I
people.
mean?
He
I
beat
seen
us.
it and I was like, yo, that's weird that she even saying
Nah.
that. You know what I mean?
Nah, you valid though. You
But-
valid.
Mhm.
Women need attention.
Oh,
They need
it's
attention.
at all
Yeah, but
times.
take
And
it,
it-
don't take it overboard.
Hmm?
They get it. Trust me, they get it.
They do, but
But they want
married-
it to be overboard.
yeah,
To
yeah.
feel secure.
Not
in
even
themselves.
not even
That's wild.
overboard. You got to think about a woman that's been married for a certain amount of time, been in a relationship, we not giving each other compliments every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They go out because they want to cut loose, but they also want that validation to know that they still look good. And if a guy is attracted to them, trying to holler at them, buy them a drink or whatever, that's that validation that they need.
But why though,
yo?
bruh?
We get comfortable because, like, yo,
all right, yeah, y'all guys do get complacent.
Yeah,
I mean, y'all married
men get complacent.
Y'all get
She
complacent,
spent an hour
bruh.
getting dressed. She don't spend money at the hairdresser. Everything nails.
But
did
yo,
everything.
when was the last time y'all
She
bought
on the
y'all
way
women
out.
some flowers, bro?
Shit.
Come on,
Yeah,
see?
man. Yeah.
We don't got to do that. We married.
No, but that's
My
the
wife don't like
point.
those kind of
See
flowers.
what
She
you
like the other
saying?
flowers.
See what you're saying? This is the reason why they go
Yeah.
out to try to get that. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Nah, not at all, man.
But
We
they
don't-
try
we
to
talking.
get this validation from
We need your
elsewhere,
perspective.
knowing
Yeah.
that they not gonna do anything,
Yeah.
but just to see if they still got it.
Yeah.
You think as a single man, it'll be easy to snipe a nigga wife?
Fuck yeah.
Oh, now we here.
Well, that was very confident of you. Why? Why so
Yeah.
confident?
As I just stated,
Yeah,
complacency.
niggas be sleeping.
Y'all,
You
y'all
do you?
niggas is
All
sleeping.
right, you.
Yeah,
That sound
yeah.
like some dirty Mac and shit. Cause
Nah,
No,
don't be
nah,
offensive,
see?
man.
No,
Come
no, we got a
on,
sniper here.
no,
Show respect
no.
to the sniper.
no, if you get sniped, no.
I never
Most-
said
no, no.
I'm doing it. I said it's possible, bro.
Show
No,
respect to
all
the
right.
sniper.
I never said
I
that.
feel like a lot of niggas that do it, they gotta hate on the husband to get the wife.
Nah, not necessarily.
Like, oh, he ain't doing this, that, and third. He
Nah.
ain't doing this.
That
But
nigga
you know what's
dropping-
crazy?
I'll treat you like
That
this.
nigga
You know
dropping
what's
past
crazy?
the house like Carl Thomas.
Nah,
Yes, you going too far,
You know what's
bitch.
crazy? It's only certain dudes that's like that.
Mm.
Yeah,
But it doesn't necessarily mean they got to be single. Like you just
Right.
got that's just that caliber type of dude.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, he could be your best friend. He would talk shit about you just to get the chick that he wants,
Mhm.
That's dirty Mac.
and that's your best friend.
That's dirty Mac.
Yeah.
Come
That's
on, bro.
filthy,
Like you gotta sit there and weigh out the differences.
Mhm.
And I speak that from experience. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So
right.
it's like,
Kick your back in.
come
for some
on, bro.
bones, yo.
Yeah,
That's
right.
crazy.
Like so, you
Yo,
can't-
niggas ain't shit when it comes to women, yo. Yeah, yo.
So at the end of the day,
Yo, we was just talking about that the other day. It was like, yo, niggas just talk to your old work and all that other stuff like that, and like,
Well,
yo, it's
facts.
like, bro,
Facts. But I mean, but you gotta, man, listen. Sometimes you gotta take it with a grain of salt, bro.
Yeah.
It just
Yeah.
is what it is, man. You
Yeah,
just
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
move different,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
agreed.
So you got any advice for married men, man? You got any advice for like,
Man,
you know
I'm
what I
not
mean? How to keep-
married. I don't-
No,
I
but
don't-
do you as a single guy have advice for married? If you see
Alright, listen.
married women as being
I'm gonna tell you
easy
this.
pickings,
I'm gonna tell you this.
Go ahead.
My ideal situation of being like married is like I always looked up to my sister and my brother-in-law, bro. They've been together since literally 88, nigga. I'm not
That's
even
wild.
playing games,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
Okay.
son, it was never like that's my ideal situation of
It
like
just
yo,
always
that's
worked.
what I like. You see the respect, you see
Yeah.
the like, son. It's just, son. It's you can't even put it into words. To
Right.
be honest, man.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
it's no situation where it's any doubt in a mind of anything outside of their bubble.
Mm.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's dope.
You feel what I'm
That's what's
saying?
up.
Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
never been
Yeah.
and it never will be.
Yeah.
How in this day and time, how can you sit there and guarantee that shit?
Now,
Can't
now
guarantee
you were
it.
saying with
Gotta
that's your
take that
sister,
chance.
your sister. So you got a chance to see it from boyfriend and girlfriend stage, right?
Facts.
Mm.
From
Did-
and diapers.
Did you know that it was going there? Like, did you have
No,
the
not
feeling it
that
was going to go
young,
there?
but when I got a little older, I knew, like, first of all, the way he treated like us and the family, like son, and the way he was treated
Mhm.
as son, I already know.
Yeah.
I already know. And then once they got married, it was like, all right, nigga, that shit is a wrap.
Right.
Mhm.
And my sister a thug, bro. Like
Okay.
Mhm.
4'11", but she'll punch you right in the mouth, nigga.
That's
Like,
what's
you
up.
know what I'm
That's
saying?
what's up.
But that's how I base my situation on. If it's
love
not
it.
on that caliber,
Yeah.
I don't want it.
Mhm.
And if I don't see it going that way, that means it's not for me, bro. Like
Great
I
word,
can
man.
want whatever I want. If God ain't gonna present that to me, bro, then it is what it is, man.
And you got an example now. Like you have an
Yeah.
example.
That's my-
You have an example. That's your, if it ain't that, I don't want it.
I don't want it, bro.
I'll wait.
If I can never have it, I'd
Yeah.
rather just go without.
Right.
To be honest,
Could you groom a woman into that situation?
I know y'all was talking
can you
about that
see?
before.
Yeah, can you? It's not a nasty word. I don't know why, I fight against it, man. I fight against it, man.
Yeah.
I fight
You know,
against
I
it
don't-
because everybody's grooming each other, When
Yeah.
when you're with a woman and she passes that first initial, now it's like, all right, now can you get on my program? You know what I'm saying? Like, can you? Once I pass that, you're a good person. Like I have the bones of a good person here. You know what I mean? Can we get to the next level? Like, can I tailor you, like tailor you to the certain situation, like the way I need it for the rest of my life?
That sounds a little nasty.
Yeah.
I tried my hardest. I tried.
It don't be like that.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
I tried.
you gotta be a certain type of nigga to be like, yo, I want you. Like, even if you nice about it, I want
Yeah.
you to be like this and that. You know what I mean?
You sound like Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. On some narcissist shit.
Yeah.
But like, yo, normally dudes find that shit that fits.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that perfect compliment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
You don't really have to tweak anything too much.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And what normally happens is that you haven't found certain shit, so y'all doing it together. The new y'all leveling up together. Y'all adding
that's
certain
the
shit
best
to your
situation.
Yeah. But you might feel like this is where I want to be. She might not even know that's where she's gonna go because you was going there because you the one with the plan. But she never thought about it. But it's not something that she's opposed to. When she
Right.
get with you, it's like, yo, now I was thinking about this. Word, I never thought about that.
Now
I'm
but
rolling with you.
to bring the conversation back full circle. That's the kind of situation where I don't think you need a prenup in.
No, for sure. Not at all.
Right? Because that's what I was trying to explain. Like the prenup in that situation, you don't need that because y'all are just ascending together.
Mhm.
She with the program, she with you, y'all rising. If we don't work out, you could just, you know what I mean? Like I don't, I'll take care of you. We good. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mhm.
But I feel like the prenup is after you make it to the top. Then shorty come around, even like, you here for this, you here for that. You know what I mean? But
So when you say with the program, bro, like at the end of the day, it doesn't work organically. Like you don't want it to just be organic.
It does, but niggas get caught up in the words, bro. We
But
getting
I
caught
feel
up in
like-
the words.
I feel like to rebuttal on what he was saying, like I don't feel like grooming a woman to be the way you want them to be is organic. I want her to be who she is because
It's
if
the
that's not,
words.
but that's what
But Kels, guess what? You're being groomed too. Everybody's being groomed.
I feel like.
Grooming is just everybody. Friends are groomed.
I
Friends
guess-
is like, yo, don't snap on my mother. You know what I mean? Like that's groom is just shorten up the boundaries. That's all grooming is. Yo, I don't like when you
All
do
right,
this.
having
Like with
boundaries-
that,
having
it's just
boundaries
shorting
is
it up.
different. Having
Everybody
boundaries is
grooms each
different.
other. Every relationship is grooming. Same way you were like, yo,
I see
don't-
what you're saying.
you know what I mean? That's all I mean by grooming. I
I see
don't
what you're
mean
They get
by like
yo.
making it nasty. Grooming means cutting your hair. You're just cutting it and making it natural. You're like making it manageable. Just making it presentable.
No.
If you just let your hair grew out, you would be
Nah.
unpresentable. You know what I mean?
I think you
That's
using
all
it.
I mean.
No, I think you're using it in two different situations. Like,
Right.
I feel like when you use that analogy, it's not like you saying like cutting hair.
Yeah.
That's like, all right, it's certain things that you're not gonna allow, certain things that you like that you are gonna allow to a certain extent, right?
Right.
To oppose is, all right, this is a person, right? Yes, she has flaws. So do you.
Yes.
Now you saying that your lady is grooming you just as much as you grooming her?
Yeah. Maybe the man is a little bit more.
But why is it a little bit more with men than it is with women?
Because normally men have the mission. They have the mission statement. right?
Women have missions too.
Her mission should be second to yours.
Okay.
That's
Now you
I don't know if that's how to
now
say
it's
it.
sexist,
Someone have
bro.
to say it. I don't know.
Now it's sexist now. Right or wrong?
Nah.
All
I
right,
don't
so
think it's sexist. I
this
think it's
this
just
this is
way
the
it
thing. This is the thing. A lot of the times when two people are young, we're talking about stuff that we've never experienced together. We never experienced it at all, right? Let alone experience it together,
Mm.
right? So if we're learning new things, doing new things, we're like, in order for us to even take that step to do that thing, somebody has to present it. A lot of the times it is the dude, right? When we come into relationships, when we come into situations, normally I feel like the man should have the plan. He should have the plan of action to move forward, right? Now, when I'm not saying that the man did it already and it's like, yo, I already did this, so I could show you how to do this. No, it's not like that. No, this is something new, right? I'm a man, so I'm willing to take more risks, but you're willing to follow me because I'm confident in what I'm saying. I believe in the mission that I set forth, right? And if you believe in me, you'll believe in my mission. And a lot of times that's how it goes. And it's not necessarily grooming. We get caught up in the words, but it's like, yo, we're both trying to move forward. But you might have you might not know. You might not know, right? And we forget about the whole science of this shit. Men are wired differently to take more risk, and they're more of a protector, and the women are more nurturers. So it's like, all right, I'm gonna take the risk. You're gonna support me, and I'm gonna make sure I shield you to make sure you're good. You understand what I'm saying? And if we're in this together, you believe in me. You believe that I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna lead you down the right road, and we're gonna get to the promised land. And that's usually where the love comes in, right? Because the love implements faith and belief in that particular person, that man. You know what I mean? And that's how it all comes full circle. But we get caught up in the verbiage of the whole shit. Oh, grooming doesn't sound good or whatever. Or, submitting, it doesn't sound good or whatever. But a lot of the times, the man has the mission. Normally women, they want to support. They want to, like, all right, they want to believe in something. Why do you think churches are filled with majority of women? Because they want to believe in something. But if they do have a man that's strong and they do have a mission, they're going to follow him. Just how they follow that pastor when they go to the church every Sunday. They're looking for leadership. But we get caught up in the verbiage.
I feel like even if the mission is to put her in front, even if she wants to be president of the United States, our mission, our plan is to get you there.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is. It's just not going to be a tug of war when you get into a relationship. It should be, listen, I see where you're going. I feel like you could be the president. Let's put this all behind you and let's go. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Or it should be like, yo, maybe you should be a senator for a little while and a judge or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it should be it can't be both of y'all tug of war. You know what I mean? Trying to figure out where the direction y'all are going. You know what I mean? I'm saying, like,
somebody has to make a sacrifice, though.
It's got to be a clear leader. Yeah.
Not even a sacrifice.
Well, not sacrifice, but somebody
got to be a clear leader.
Yeah.
But somebody got to, not so much sacrifice, but like, what's the word I'm trying to?
Because two people that have a mission, right? And
Yeah,
the
but
mission
also still got to be on the same page, though.
This is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like,
hold on, cool is gonna agree with
No.
He's
like, hold on. Let him agree. Let him agree with me first before we move on. No, I was gonna say that is the picture that that's what we would all hope for, is something that GB said. No matter who it is, the plan, right? All right, let's just say your profession is initially more promising than where I'm at right now. If what you said is like, let's formulate a plan to move you through your ranks, right? You know what I mean? Like, yo, let's figure out a way we could all eat. And all right, No, I just wanted to, jump in there and say,
No,
it's
no,
not
we're
necessarily a
gonna,
bad
we're gonna push.
But even the way you reiterated that, the thing is, even though the woman may have the resume, the job, whatever, you're helping with the plan, or you're creating the plan to get her to the
Well, you
to the
should be
next level.
part of that.
No.
Each one of our
Not
lives,
be-
we should
not
be
be-
part
see,
of
that's
that
the
plan
thing.
of making things move
Not-
forward.
Not part of it, right? And this is what I think men need to realize this, right? A lot of times women, they just want to take their hands off the wheel. Like, I don't want to do all this shit. Can you do it? I don't really want to do that. Even the chicks that make a lot of money, that got some high stress professions or whatever, yo, I'm tired. All right, I may make a lot of money and shit, but I don't really want to worry about everything. All right, yo, you got a plan? All right, I'll go make the money. I'll go work and shit. But like, yo, I got to figure out. I got to make the money. Do I got to figure out how we invest the money? How we get to the next level? They don't want to think about all that shit. Even women that have high income professions, they don't want to have to worry about that shit. And as men, even if you don't make the most money, you still should have a plan, right? And even if your woman has a plan, chances are she may not like that. She don't, because I don't think women think it all the way through like that. And it might sound weird to have a plan for like, yo, well, you need to do money like this. You need to like, yo,
or they're following somebody else's plan, their parents or
exactly.
their
A lot of the
mentor
times,
or whatever.
when that's what you'll see with women, right? If they don't have a man, they're gonna emulate their colleagues. Their mother, their father, whatever is gonna tell them what to do, what they need to do, because they don't have the man to give them the plan, the plan of action to move the shit forward. We all like, yo, that's supposed to be our that's our job to do. But now in these times and days, like, oh, we see these women on social media, they're like, yo, I can't submit, I can't do this for a man if I make more money and all whatever. But they really don't be having no plans. You let a woman make some money that don't got no man, all she gonna do is buy a house and a car, and she gonna buy clothes and shit. That's it. That's what's gonna be. She can go right back to work the next day. That's what's gonna be. I'm gonna go to work every day, make money, and I'm gonna buy some more clothes. I already bought a house, I bought a car. That's it. Ain't no real plan. Like, yo, all right, how you get to the next level? Oh yeah, I'll go back to school and I'll try to get a better job. We still have to have the plan of action. Where we gonna invest in real estate? We're gonna put money in stocks. We're gonna start a business. What we gonna do? What are we gonna do this, that, and the third? Women are not wired to take risk and shit like that. They want to be protected, so they're gonna take the safest route, right? And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but these are the same women that are supposed to be highly successful, and they want the most out of everything, but they really don't have the plan, or they don't have the balls to go do that or take the risk because they're not men. I hate to say it like that.
Said it.
I think we done.
Make sure we get you out of here safe and sound. All right, make sure we don't.
You might want to put your bulletproof vest on, bro.
Let's make sure get you out of here safe and sound.
Get your 50 on.
Yeah.
You know what I
Get
mean?
secure-
I don't know.
Right now, you know what you like, Rod? Yeah, yeah.
Nah, that joint
It's
was
not
solid.
bad.
It
It's
was
not
alright.
bad. Okay,
Yeah.
you know what? I
It
don't know
tastes
why.
like cough
GP.
syrup.
Yeah, I was a little hard on
No,
it.
me and you both were
It tastes
mad
like cough
negative.
syrup at all.
It wasn't just you. I was
Yeah,
negative too.
you
I was
guys-
negative off the rip.
You guys misremembered.
I did.
Yeah,
like,
You know what,
it's-
Ron? Yeah, I
ain't gonna hold
misremembered.
you.
I don't know what I'm thinking about.
That bottle was fire, and I'm about to get some more photos. of it.
Yes,
it's a
sir.
nice looking bottle.
I think
Alright,
yeah,
so
Always
out.
with it-
even
Well, hold
when
on.
we
Wait, Kels. Hold on. Whoa. Before you move from the mic. Sorry, Ron. Pardon me, Ron. Pardon self. I don't mean to
Mhm.
jump command.
No.
He was getting ready to move.
He just blur out your whole government.
No, I said Ron. What I say?
You said Ronald.
No, I didn't.
my name is not Ronald anyway. but
I don't
go
say
ahead.
Ron. Did I say Ronald?
Ronald,
No,
bro.
I don't
I
think
think
you
I said that.
It sounded like you said Ronald, bro.
Everybody said Ronco. I don't think I said Ronco.
bro.
I probably said Ronco. I have if I counted on my subconscious mind, I think I said
maybe,
Ronco.
maybe I'm bugging.
He was getting ready to leave from behind the mic, so I said before you go, man, please your handles.
Yes, give me a
Where
handle.
can everybody find you? Websites, what you're up to, what you're looking to get into, creatively, you know, everything else, you know. What's the website, first of all?
Well, actually, I'm at on a flow code right now.
Oh,
yeah, I ain't know about the flow code.
What's the flow code? What's that?
It's actually a website. It's basically flowcode.com /MK3 imagery.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You got me on Instagram /MK3 imagery. And I also have a sports page as well. MK3 Athletics.
That's right.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out here doing big things, baby.
That's
what's
right,
up.
man.
That's what's up.
We appreciate you,
Peace.
man.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, good stuff, man.
You know, check me out. Need anything, let me know. Anything with a camera involved, I could do it.
Gotcha.
Go for it.
Gotcha.
What's up? What's up?
Corey Cool.
Yeah, man.
Give me info.
Cool.
Give me info.
Man. All right, man. Where I'm starting. Every Thursday, 9 to 10 p.m. on the voice of NCC 90.3 FM. Playing it cool. I got my podcast. If you want to hear me talk more music, CUNY Radio.
Let's do it.
That's on all your favorite podcasting platforms. I have an article that will be available soon. The Long Island Sound Lost at Sea. Speaking about, you know, what we once knew as hip hop here on this thing called Long Island, and you know what we need from it going forward.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Connoisseur Media, man. Cut the checks. We outside.
What's up?
I mean, nobody cares about Father's Day, my guys.
Father's Day boys.
Shout out to them too. Hopefully we can get, you know, you gentlemen to come over on that side and talk a little bit of fatherhood.
Anytime.
Of course.
All right, we got to work on that.
Anytime.
There is an episode with the Cigars and Whiskey podcast, and the Nobody Cares. You know, the Nobody Cares About Father's Day visited Cigars and Whiskey. Great episode. If you have not seen it, please go look at that. Upward Motion.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Hopefully the listening party's coming back.
Hopefully listening party is coming back. First quarter is upon us.
All right.
And I am hoping that me, Twitch, me, StreamYard, all these things like that can help listening party go forward. So hopefully, you know, throughout the first quarter, I'm just trying to help. You know, I'm ahead of the technology right now, and I got to just figure out a way to, you know, work with the technology that's available to play new music, man, right on time. It was definitely fun, right, GB?
Yeah,
It was definitely fun. We were listening to the music real time together with the chat. We were talking about the newest shit. 12 midnight. We got together on Thursdays, Thursday, Friday. And yeah, hopefully I can bring that back in a dope way.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right. Where can they find you?
Here, man. Cigars and Whiskey at White Star GB on IG. I'm around.
All right. And shout out to the bottle of the night. Virginia Black American Whiskey, 40 ABV, 80 proof. What does this retail at?
$40.
$40 for a 750 mil. You got Drake. This is his whiskey. This is his rollout of whiskey.
Yeah.
And
it's respectable.
It's respectable. I think respectable.
Yeah.
You know, it's not market is being aged or anything like that. So, but it's kind of like, you know, a lot of the qualities of you that you would expect from your American whiskeys / like semi, not as sweet as a bourbon, but American whiskeys, like your Jacks, a little bit. And it's not it's a little lighter than a Nearest.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, much lighter than Nearest.
You know, you're gonna get those notes of the maple, a little bit of dry fruit, some cinnamon, things like that. Traditional notes of the American whiskeys, semi bourbon. So pick it up, and if you tried this particular whiskey, let us know what you thought about it. Were we on point or were we not? All right. And with that, we want to thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Cigars and Whiskey podcast. We will catch you on the next one. Peace.